Good morning. Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this wonderful Wednesday. I'm sending everyone lots of love today. It's not showing I'm live yet, so I'm not sure if you can see me yet, but if you can, hello. Been glitching a bit. It's took me 3 attempts to try and come live today, so that's why I'm a bit later. So there could be some glitchy things going on today. It's not showing I'm live, but if you can see me, hello, welcome, welcome. Ah, there we go, something's working now. Oh no, why is it doing that? Okay. Oh. Hey Tara, welcome, honey. Bear with me, there's something weird going on with my chat at this moment. Welcome, welcome. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, just click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this with me live right now, hello. Just pop your question in the chat for me and we can answer some questions. Okay, I don't know why it's coming up like this. Okay, my setting's different today for some reason, which isn't good. Okay, so I don't know why it's doing this. So you're going to have to bear with me today, guys. When it does this, sometimes my chat can move and jump and all kinds of things can go on. So we'll have to see how we go. Okay, let me just see if it's not even working. Is my chat working? I'll have to see how I get on with this. Okay, right. So we're going to start with the beautiful Tara. It says, any message from my DM and the angels. So what does your masculine want you to know today? What does your masculine want you to know? I think I'm going crazy. I hear voices in my head. So you're definitely telepathically communicating with each other. And your person hears that as, am I going crazy? What's this voice in my head all about? And I feel they're also receiving divine intervention as well. So divine guidance from their angels. So the angels will be talking to them as well in their head. And your person's like, what is going on? What are all these voices I'm hearing? So it sounds like they're going through a lot of a bit of an awakening process. Starting to become more spiritual, more spiritually aware, more spiritually advanced. So your person's definitely feeling that way. I think I'm going crazy. I hear voices in my head. Yeah, going through big changes. There's a big change taking place in your person's life and energy here. So I definitely feel they are preparing for an ending or some kind of change. Mission. Okay, I'm seeing, I know that's a unicorn, but I'm seeing that as a white stag. So you may be seeing white stags. So I feel as well this is a huge sign that things are changing for the better to bring you into union. So I feel there's big changes going on in your twin's life right now. Working out what to end, what to move away from, wanting to start again. I feel between January and March there's going to be, and obviously we're in February now, but I feel from January to March there's big things going on within them. Even if they're silent, they're stepping into their power. You got the alligator. 50 could mean something. So I feel the message here is between now and March, your person is going through a bit of an awakening process, hearing voices, wanting to understand what's going on. And even if they're silent, they are stepping into their power. That's what you need to know. So what's the guidance for you? Guidance for you. You got Milan coming through. This could be somewhere you travel to, or you could have a dream about it. And you've got power. So I see Milan as like stepping into power. That's what I'm connected with more than the place. So take the place as it resonates with you. But I feel they're stepping into their power. This is the masculine energy here. So big changes coming into your connection between now and March. I hope that helps, okay? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm sending you lots of love. You have to bear with me today because the chat's behaving differently than usual. Okay, it usually comes up in a different format than this. So I don't know why it's doing this. Okay, let's see where we are. It's moving. Okay, we've got Vanessa. Thank you for being here, honey. Vanessa says, what are the intentions and feelings of my DM towards me? So what's the message for you, Vanessa? What's going on with you? What's your masculine's intentions and feelings? So I feel they're definitely thinking about you a lot, okay? Especially when they're doing stuff like shopping or they're at work or you are popping into their mind. They can't stop thinking about you. So your person's saying, today I forgot to buy half of the stuff I was supposed to because I can't stop thinking about you. So your person's constantly being reminded of you as well. You're popping into their head at the most random times. So definitely thinking about you. It's distracting them. I feel there's also some Kundalini rising between the two of you. So these are also passionate thoughts. There may be a choice that needs to be made. Okay, so your person may need to make a choice or make some kind of decision. And this could be about you or it could be something else, okay? But I feel that they are needing peace in their life and they know they've got to make a change. So they're thinking about a decision they need to make. So their next intention is to make some kind of choice or decision to come towards you and to be with you, to fight for you. So they're thinking about a decision that's going to lead to more peace. I feel that when they connect with you, they think about peace. You bring peace into their life. Yeah, freedom. Love this. You got the horse. And we're moving towards the year of the horse, aren't we? So I feel between March and June, possibly March and May, but I'm getting June, your person is finding their freedom to be able to pursue you. And they can't stop thinking about you. So you don't have to do anything really apart from be you and shine, because they are thinking about you constantly. So I feel their next intention is to make a choice or a decision to be free. I hope that helps, okay? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. Hey, Pauper, welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Okay, I'm going to go up to my donations. So thank you, everyone, for jumping in. You have to bear with me today, guys, because my chat's behaving a bit oddly, okay? It's come up in a different format than usual. So I've got to be very careful I don't lose any chat here, okay? So I'm going to be extra careful with my finger today. So we got the beautiful CC in the house. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Guidance on how to move with things piling up. Breathe. Try not to overthink or stress. The more in the present moment you are, the safer you are. Okay, remember when you feel things piling up because you're getting anxious about things in the future or the past. Not as stressful as before, but I feel taken away from my time to create more abundance. Any love, Master and Jake, what's he going through? So what's the message for you from Archangel Honiel? Let's bring Archangel Michael in as well. I want to bring Archangel Honiel in because you just got to release it and give it to heaven and stop worrying about things so much. Look, your energy's stressed. You may not be feeling stressed, but your energy is, because the cards just flew out the way they did. I feel that's the card that needs to come out, because that's the one that made itself known. So Archangel Honiel is saying, God opens the right doors. So stop stressing about the ones he's already closed. So you may be worried about closed doors. You may be worrying about opportunities that have gone, or perhaps you're thinking, should I have done that? Shouldn't I have done that? You know, you're going over things in your head too much. So I feel that's the message. Focus on the doors that are opening for you, not the ones in the past. And then you breathe and know that everything's going to be okay. That's what you need to be doing. What else is going on? Okay, you've got the Sun and you've got the Two of Wands. So focus on your vision. Okay, this is about vision. Visualize a happy outcome. Visualize things going well. And that's going to lead to everything you want. I love that the Ten of Cups has come out for you, because that's also about relationships and things working out in your love life. And I'm feeling between now and October, things are improving for you. So just keep your vision strong. That's what you need to do. Be focusing on what you do want instead of what you don't want. Breathe. You don't have to do everything by yourself either. Call on your angels, okay? Your angels are always by your side. So what does Archangel Michael want you to know? Call. Call on me, Archangel Michael. Call on me, Archangel Honiel, okay? So call on your angels and I will shield you and protect you. I will watch over you and guide you out of harm's way. Your safety is my priority when you call on me. So there's nothing to worry about. You just need to be praying a bit more or talking to your angels a bit more. So Jake is saying, look, I'm coming towards you no matter what the consequences. And you've got the Union card as well coming through. You know, you've got Ten of Cups. So between now and October, things moving into place. He is coming towards you no matter what the consequences. Which means no matter what happens, no matter what you do or say, he will reach out. So what energy is he in? We've got 6 months. There you go. Okay. So this could be within 6 months, which takes you forward to October. We're in February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. October is 8 months, but you could have something happening around August time. The Lion's Gate could be significant. So just be patient with how things are moving into place, but pray about things. I hope that helps, okay? I am Seconia. Thank you for the donation. Just bear with me, guys, because my chat's different today. There we are. What is Harshit feeling for me today? Any messages from him? So what is Harshit feeling for you today? I'm so alone. He feels alone today. He's feeling lonely. He's feeling a bit sad, depressed. There's pain around him. I'm so alone. So he could be surrounded by people, but he feels alone. And it's really because he's missing you. He's craving you. He's wanting you. Yeah, he's craving you. He knows he could have it all with you, and he feels alone. He could have a lot of things going for him in his life. He could be financially okay. He could have people around him, family, but he's not happy where he is, really. You can have all the material world things and all the comfort in the world, but it doesn't make you happy. Okay, you've got to make sure you're spending it with the right people, or you're finding peace. So he's alone. Okay, so he knows he can have it all with you. What else? What else is going on with him today? So send him love and light in the 5D. Send him attention. Yeah, he's finding his freedom. Okay, I'm not surprised this card keeps coming out, the horse. And you got the credits as well. I need to put this to one side. So the name Jamie, Sam, David could mean something to someone watching in the chat. I've got that coming through as well here. Okay, but I feel the message here is to understand that he is doing what he needs to do. Give him credit for what he's doing, because he's learning and growing, he is. And he's finding his freedom. So as we move towards the year of the horse, he's finding his freedom because he wants to change and he feels alone and he doesn't want to be alone. Anything else? You've got angel message. So I'll see what the angel message is for you. They give me fear. Oh, let go of fear. Let's do you an angel message because that just come through. So what's the angel message for you? 4 of Hearts. Your frustration is their frustration. So you could be feeling this loneliness as frustration. So, and I feel there's also sexy frustration as well, because he's probably feeling alone in that way too. Just wants to feel desired and to feel seen and loved. So cleanse your sacral chakra. That's your angel guidance today. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for your donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from DM today? What does your masculine want to say to you today? You're the only thing that makes sense in this empty life. So again, your person is also feeling alone, empty. Your person feels empty. It doesn't matter what else they've got going on. They could have material things. They could have people around them. They could be at work, whatever. They could have things. So I'm not saying their life is empty, but their life feels empty to them. Okay? So they're feeling empty. You're the only real thing that makes sense. Why? Because you're the truth. You're the light. You know, you are really where he belongs. And there's going to reach out. There's going to be a reconciliation. So there's going to be reaching out soon. So if you're not in contact, he will contact you. Within 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months at the most. March could be significant as well. So he is wanting to reach out to you because you make sense and he feels like his life is empty. So you got a robin. You're going to see a robin, however you see one, whether you see one in the real world or you see one on social media or in a shop like a toy robin or on a plate or a mug or something like that. You're going to see a robin or you're going to see 444 or both to trust the love. And this is also your loved ones around you. I feel Jesus guiding you. I feel you've got loved ones in heaven around you. So you're being guided. You're being guided back together. And he knows that you're the only thing that really makes sense. So you've got, yeah, he's miserable. He's miserable without you. So I'm not saying he's like sitting around crying, but he is fed up. He's miserable. He's not really happy. Okay, so just trust the love, okay? And you've got a bee coming through as well. There's a miracle going to come in this connection. You may even see bees. So look out for bees, robins, and 444. I hope that helps, okay? Indu, thank you for the donation, honey. Any message from Pravesh's next action? No contact. How is he feeling? How is he feeling? He's saying, say hi to your family for me. I miss them. So he may be thinking about your family or meeting your family, or family could be important to the connection. You know, so like you could have a big family, you could have a big family. So we could be thinking about meeting your family or what that would be like. If he does know your family, you know, if you do perhaps know each other's families, he is thinking about that. He's saying, I miss them. But I feel the message here is more like he's thinking about what it would be like to be with you. Because I feel family is important, or he may want a family. But this is about coming towards you in some way. Yeah, you've got 3 of Cups. There could even be some kind of... some like a social setting or some kind of thing where you meet up. Because I'm getting with this, the 3 of Cups is reconciliation and coming back together, but I'm getting this as like some kind of social occasion where you could run into each other. Okay, the universe is creating something. This could be with family. So maybe an opportunity where you're at some event and he is there, or you're at an event like a family event and you get a message coming through. So this could be a sign for you as well to spend time with your family, because that may be the environment you're in when you receive contact, okay? So you've got playfulness coming through here as well. So just be playful with the connection when you are connecting with each other, okay? When you are communicating again, which you will, okay? You will definitely communicate again. When you do, be playful about it. You know, bring love into it. Don't perhaps dredge up the past or go into detail about things that have happened, or, you know, just be playful, be in the now. And I feel he's thinking about that as well. So I feel playful communication coming in a playful way. And I'm getting this message where you may be meeting up at some kind of event. And you may not know what that is, but I feel, you know, the universe is sorting that out. So trust the universe, 222. The universe has got your back. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. May I get a message from Frank and advice? So what's the message from Frank? And a big thank you to everyone who's here. I'm sending you lots of love. Look at this, please be mine. He wants you. He's saying, I hope you can be mine. I want you to be mine. Please be mine. So what I'm really getting with this is he's a little bit nervous about you moving on or finding someone else or being taken by someone else. Okay, please be mine. And he's hoping that you're still single. That's really what I'm connecting with there. He's hoping you're still single. So again, curiosity coming up. What are you doing? Who are you doing it with? What you're up to? Yeah, it's keeping him up at night. He's having this coming to him in dreams and sleep state. So he may be lying awake at night thinking. And then he has a dream where perhaps you're with someone else and it wakes him up and it stresses him out. So I feel he's having nightmares or dreams to push him back into your energy. So the universe is working behind the scenes. There's big changes going on. So you could see 555. You could see dragonflies. Feel there's big changes between now, February and July. So February to July is your timeline, it seems, when he's going to come back in. Because he's curious about what you're doing. He doesn't want you moving on. Okay? Way too many cards. You got the Fool. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. There's going to be a new beginning coming in. Don't let your ego get in the way. Too many cards. I want a clear card. There's the card. See how it comes out? You got the Devil coming through. Don't let your fears mess with your head. Calm your mind and the chaos will pass. So you may be causing yourself struggle right now. So the guidance for you is to not let your ego get in the way. Thinking about karmic people or worrying about the situation. Just be in the present moment and allow things to unfold naturally. And that will bring clarity in. So he's gaining clarity right now through his dreams, through his higher self, through his understanding. I hope that helps, okay? Natalie, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. A message from Grayson, please. What does Grayson want to say to you today? You're the only thing that makes sense in this empty life. So again, he feels empty. I feel this is like a collective energy as well today. They're feeling a bit empty, miserable. And I'm not saying their lives are empty. They may be going to work. They may have things going on, but they feel empty. Something's missing. So I feel the message here, Natalia, for you is he feels like without you or right now in his life, something is missing. He's craving love, or he's craving a relationship, or he's craving spiritual partnership, and he knows he has that with you. So he's craving you. I'm getting the craving coming through. So you could be craving things yourself today. You know, you could have saliva in the mouth. You could be hungry, craving things, wanting things. And he knows he's got to fight for you. He knows he has to fight for you. And you may feel like he's got a lot going on. He's busy, but his life feels empty. So he's preparing to stand up and do something. Yeah, we've got the rabbit. So there's a new beginning coming in. There's a lot of chemistry between the two of you. A lot of kundalini that's rising at this point. There's a new beginning on the horizons. This could also be what's coming in between now and Easter with the hare there or the rabbit. So you may see rabbits as well. Big sign of things leaping forward, moving forward, springtime. This could be your springtime as well, which is, I think, isn't that later? Like, I think you know, we're backwards. But I feel this is Easter energy when I'm connecting with it directly. But spring, fall, I'm sure you had fall in the last reading. So fall to spring could be a timeline. Anything else that you need to know? You've got 1111, so I feel he's seen 1111 a lot on the clock. He's seen that number. You may be seeing it too, because he's going through this understanding that something is missing, and he's gaining clarity. So when you see 1111, whether it's on the clock or in some other way, they give me fear. And if you feel fear in that moment, breathe, because he's gaining clarity on what to do. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Mariana, thank you for the donation, honey. Secret thoughts and feelings, guidance with the move. Okay, so what's secret thoughts and feelings? Could we meet for a little while? I just want to stare into your eyes. He wants to meet up. He wants to see you. He wants to look into your eyes, because when he looks into your eyes, he feels connected to you. He melts. You know, he really loves you. So he wants to look into your eyes. Maybe he's been looking into your pictures or thinking about you deeply. But he loves your eyes, and I feel that's something you need to know as well. Like, your eyes are the windows of the soul anyway. And when he looks into your eyes, he feels like he's come home. But he wants to meet up. So he could well be reaching out, asking to meet or spend some time together. What do you need to know about this move? Queen of Cups. Trust your intuition. You know what to do. You feel it deep inside. So you're being guided to trust in that. Don't let the moon get in the way. Illusion, ego, struggle, stress. And make sure you're praying as well for help. There could be a move or a significant change between now and the next full moon. I know we've just had one, but the next full moon is on the 3rd of March. So, and something could also be happening between now and August. So you could be moving between now and August, okay? But I am feeling something could be shifting around the next full moon. So if there's any stress around, you know, with your ex and things that are going on, that may be released by the next full moon. Okay, so just trust your intuition, because I feel you know you're going to move. It's just having faith. Let's pull me one more card. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, fear. Don't chicken out because of fear. Okay, this is something you're being guided to do for your spiritual path. When you let go of the fear, there's going to be a speedy move. So what I'm kind of getting here is we just had a timeline there, but I'm also getting May to January is when this move happens. And I feel in other ways as well, so this could also be connected with your love life. I feel between May and January next year, there's big speedy movements. Things are happening quickly, just got to let go of the fear. So I feel by May, any fear will be released around things that you may not want to do or you may be afraid of doing. And then things are going to speed up from May. May to January is your timeline there. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for using your members milestone, honey, and being an angel seeker. And we're going to be, once I've done the Magnificent Start series, we're going to do the Learn Tarot series as well. Okay, I'm already preparing for that now. So, hi Liz, a colleague bullied me. Remember, that's because they're jealous of you. Okay, don't take it personally. Remember, you were strong, calling Archangel Michael. And while I was talking to my manager about it, I became emotional and cried. That's okay, because obviously you're releasing emotion. And that's your inner child, you know, perhaps going back to school, you know, if you were bullied at school or if you felt that way in any way. It will bring out inner childhood wounds. It's something you're healing. My DM noticed but didn't check in and kept talking to others. But he did notice, he was aware. Okay, I'm feeling a bit unsure about what to make of that. It could be because he perhaps didn't want to. I feel like he wanted to rush towards you, but he perhaps didn't because he thought everyone's going to know I love you, everyone's going to know how I feel. So he was like a bit of a defense mechanism holding back, because I feel like he genuinely wanted to come towards you and see if you're okay, but he may have felt like it wasn't my place, or if I do that, people are going to know I've got feelings for you. So I feel he is well aware of how he's acting when he's at work, because he thinks just the smallest thing would, you know, his feelings would come out. He's got to be ready for that because he's still taken. So what's the message from Archangel Michael? God is good. God is in charge of your life. He will not let you down. So when you pray and ask for help, you'll be given what you need. So God will arm you up to handle this. And everything happens for a reason, okay? Ignore me the whole day tonight. Yeah, but that's because you're perhaps wanting him to come to your rescue. And you're being guided to know that nobody needs to rescue you. You rescue yourself. It's your inner child wanting help. And you don't need help. You're being shown you are strong and you can handle this. You don't need your masculine to rush in on a white charger and make everything okay. Okay, let him deal with it. It's not about you. It's about his own fears about being caught or people discovering how he really feels. He's got to be ready to cope with that. So understand that God is good. And you got the Akashic records coming out as well. So I feel this is why you were being bullied, okay? So you can go into your Akashic records to request access to the information about why you are perhaps going through that lesson at this time and what it's teaching you. And I feel it's teaching you to stand strong and know your own value and worth, and to not need your masculine to come in and rescue you from anything. Find peace in that moment. It's not about you in that moment, it's about him. The fact that you noticed that he noticed is enough. So the angels say, whenever you go through anything like that that stresses you out, do something to calm your mind, like breath work, or calling on your angels silently. If you drink a nice warm cup of chamomile tea or anything else that calms you, it will relax and calm you. Okay, so you need to calm yourself in that situation. I feel again it's like wanting your masculine to come in and make everything right, and we do that for ourselves. We learn that on the journey as Divine Feminine. Because it's not about you, it's about what he's going through inside, his own struggles and fears. I hope that helps, okay? SS, thank you for the donation. Dear Liz, what is the guidance for me and my twin? What are we manifesting in our journey? Actually, let me use these cards. Let me bring the swan in. So what's the guidance for you on your journey? What do you need to know? Big changes coming in. You've got the death card, okay? So you are transforming and evolving every day, and so is your twin. And so is your life. A significant change is underway. Okay, so there's a change taking place. So you could be seeing 555. So currently for your journey, there's a big change happening, and that's what you're manifesting, a big change, obviously, to be together. So your twin is saying, I'm focused on you and only on you and doing it right. I want to do it right. I hate wearing a mask. So it's very clear that there needs to be a change, because if your masculine is wearing a mask, they hate that and they need to stop doing that to make a change. Now, this mask could also be at work. They could be wearing a mask at work. Okay, so they may want to change their career as well as their physical world, because I'm kind of getting this energy around all areas of their life. They're wearing a mask. They're not being honest about things. So I feel what you're manifesting is change. You're manifesting big changes so that there's no mask wearing. What else? Got the Four of Pentacles and you've got the Eight of Swords. Now I love this because we've got a swan in one card and an eagle in the next card. So I feel your masculine is trying to rise above why the mask wearing, whatever they feel trapped or stuck in, to be free to come to you. So you could see an eagle in flight. And your guidance is to be like the swan. Okay, to be relaxed and calm and take your time, and that will lead to a positive outcome. So try and let go of any stress or worry or struggle around the situation, especially if there's anything karmic that needs to be released on his side, because he is working on releasing that right now. So there could be some big changes coming in between April and August. They're giving me October as well. October at the latest. April and August, big shifts, or over the next 4 to 8 weeks as well. So you've got to be patient while your person releases whatever karmic cycle they are in. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. 3D message from him, please. So what does he want to say to you? He's saying to you, how is your day going, angel? So he is interested in what you're doing. How is your day going? Now, I feel that he is going to reach out at some point. And when he does, he's going to perhaps just say, how are you? How's your day going? It's going to be very random. And it's going to be, it's like you may think, is that it? After all this time, is that all you're saying to me? How is your day going? But he's trying to find a way back in. Really behind that, how is your day going? It's like what you're up to, who you're with, how are you feeling, what you're thinking, all those things. But he may just say, hey, how's it going? Okay? And he's saying angel because he feels that you're his angel, okay? So I definitely feel he's going to communicate soon. What's the other card? Yeah, he's going to come into your dreams. If he hasn't already, he's going to come into your dreams and say to you, how are you? How's your day going? I feel you could dream about communication, or you could dream that he comes to you. You're going to have a dream before it happens, like a prophetic dream, okay? So I feel he's also dreaming about you, because he said, I hope you have sweet dreams, my beautiful baby. Now, he's calling you a baby and an angel. Okay, so it's like loving words here, he's speaking to you. So that may be how you understand. You may see a baby in the physical world, and you may see an angel. So I don't mean like a real angel. You may see like a picture of an angel, or you may see an angel message on social media, or a baby, because I feel there's also a sign that you could have children in the future. Okay, it doesn't matter about age. Okay, age is illusion. God knows, he has a plan. But really what this is saying is, I feel what I'm getting is, you're going to see an angel and a baby as a sign that he's coming to you. Okay, so I hope you have sweet dreams, because he's going to come into your dreams and say to you, how's your day going? You could even have a dream about an angel or a baby. Okay, you're going to have something that's connected with an angel and a baby that you're going to see or dream about, that's going to be your sign that he's coming. And you're saying, I promise not to get angry. If you get angry, you'll sabotage everything. Because you've got to release that anger now. That's what you need to release. No need to be angry. You've got to get that anger out of you now. Okay, because you're preparing for communication here, clearly. So that's what he wants you to know. I hope that helps, okay? And then you've donated for your friend. 3D message from my friend from her masculine. So what's going on with your friend's masculine? He wants to move forward to you. He's just releasing his burden. So he feels very burdened in his life. He could have a lot of stress going on at this point. He could have some issues with money as well. But he is feeling burdened. And his burdens are perhaps getting in the way of him taking action, but the bear is giving him strength. So you're going to see a brown bear, whether you see one in a film or a show or on social media or, in the real world somehow, I don't know, but you're going to see a brown bear, and that's your sign that Archangel Michael is giving your masculine strength to release burdens and move towards you. They're giving me fear, okay? So I feel he's wanted to move towards you for a while, but he's healing his burdens. A lot of burden there, they're releasing fear. So the burden is fear. He's got to find balance. That's what he's doing at this point. So he's finding balance to be able to move towards you. So there could be a movement over the next 8 weeks, okay? Your guidance is to trust the tower is falling for a reason. So if things feel a bit up in the air, chaotic or stressful, it's all happening for a reason. Okay, and I've got a timeline as well from... they give me the furthest timeline out. I've got October as significant last year to August. So between now and the Lionsgate, things are moving forward, okay? But he is burdened. And remember, when there's burdens, you're being protected from chaos. I hope that helps, okay? Christine, thank you for the donation, honey. Which angel to pray? Well, remember that when you pray to God, to Jesus, to the angels, the right angel will come in. So obviously you don't need to be calling on a specific angel if you don't know who to call on in that moment. The fact that you're praying is enough, okay? But a person has directed my banking statement to her personal apartment and opened my mail without authorization. She threatens me. So call on Archangel Michael to protect you. Call on Archangel Jeremiah to deal with the legal thing connected with that. And call on Archangel Ariel about the money, the finances. So Michael, Jeremiah, and Ariel, okay? So I want to see what the message is from Archangel Jeremiah. So call on Archangel Michael straight away for protection. That's what you need to do, okay? So what's the message coming through? And this is really about you rising above the situation, recognizing that you're okay. Because you're saying, directing my bank statement to a personal apartment. The thing is, okay, if you've got things set in place, like passwords and everything else, you'll be okay. You could make the bank aware, obviously, but if you've got passwords on your account and, two-step verification and things like that, then that person won't really be able to do anything. You've got to remember that, okay? And you've got to trust in the fact that you are safe. And, this could be a sign for you to perhaps, to make a change, like close your bank account, go somewhere else, or do something differently. So think about if that's also something you've been thinking about doing, if you've been thinking about changing your bank or something like that. But the angels say it must be done right according to divine will. So it must be done right. So this means going through the proper channels. In other words, if she's threatening you, instead of threatening her back, okay, which is like the lower thing to do, the lower vibration, because she's trying to get a reaction out of you clearly. And there's probably some jealousy going on. Do it through the right channels. Whether this is you reporting this or going to the bank or however you do it, going to the police or whatever you've decided to do. So it must be done right according to divine will. And state your case and then step back and give others the opportunity to speak their truth. So this could well be about the way you handle this. In other words, do it through the right channels. You state your case, you say what's happened from your perspective, and then you let the other person come in from their perspective. So this could be like if it goes to court or anything like that. But I feel that this could be a sign for you to perhaps change something. Let's see what Archangel Michael wants you to know. What does Archangel Michael want you to know? You've got heart coming through. And this is reminding you to work with your heart, to follow your heart instead of going with your head or your ego. So you are an accurate barometer of truth. So in other words, you really do know inside why this is happening or why you've perhaps attracted this in. And it could be because of all the fear you're picking up on, by over worrying and stressing about other people, everything else you go through. So ego causes illusion, intuition finds answers. So really your intuition knows, hang on, there's nothing this person can actually do because I've got two-step verification or, she's not me or whatever it is. You've got these passwords and things on your account. So experience understands, but your heart will always know the truth. Trust what you know in your heart. So trust what you know in your heart. Think, why is she doing this to me? Why? And it's very likely there's some kind of jealousy going on. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for your donation, honey. Should I buy this newspaper, TH, for my exam? I mean the subscription instead of IE as a code for another newspaper. Let's bring in the yes or no cards then. If you want a clear answer. Okay, so I've changed my settings around. If you're wondering why I'm going different places, I've changed, like yesterday I had a big clear out. And I've moved everything around. It feels much better in here. So more space. I've got more air around. I've got this cupboard here, and it felt like I was trapped in. And I've moved that to there, so everything's feeling better. So I've moved all my cards around. So if bear with me, I'll find my card. So should you buy this newspaper? You've got yes coming through. Your patience will be rewarded. Now the yes is in reverse, so that could be a no. Okay, but I'm seeing this. The answer is your patience will be rewarded. Okay, that's what you need to know. So sit with that mesh and think, right, okay, if I buy this newspaper, will this mean that my patience is rewarded? Or does this mean I don't need to because my patience will be rewarded? But you've got a yes coming out, so it could be a direct yes if you want to take it that way. But the answer is your patience will be rewarded. And this may mean everything you want coming in, at the right time. So have faith in what your intuition is telling you. We just pull you a tarot card as well. Should you buy this newspaper? You've got the Magician, which again, if you were doing a yes or no with tarot, this would be a yes. But this is about you taking control. So what I'm feeling is it's more about you having the power rather than like a newspaper or something outside of yourself. You have the power because you are the Magician. So remember all the tools already inside of you to get what you want. I hope that helps, okay? Leanne, thank you for the donation, honey. I reconnected with Marlon recently. Where's this going? Where's it going with Marlon? So obviously you've reconnected. That's a good thing because I feel that is what you wanted. So where is this going with Marlon? Where is this going? Queen of Cups. Trust your intuition. You know where you want it to go. But you have to be very honest with yourself about the circumstances. So I feel as long as you're trusting your intuition and you're setting boundaries down and you're allowing yourself to feel, it will go where it's meant to go. I'm going to see what his intention is. But I just want to see what else comes up, okay? So where's this going? What do you need to know? Teamwork. It's moving towards teamwork. So this could be, they give me fear there, to be together in a relationship when the time is right, because whenever I connect with the ant, it's about 5D connection first. So it's like working on the inner bond to create the outer bond. So this could be the inner union, the inner work being done to create the outer bond. So I feel working together as well, teamwork could be, you could have some kind of mission together as well. So you may be actually working together in the future in a spiritual way. So you may work together, collaborate. But I'm feeling this connected with a relationship, as in moving towards a relationship where you work together, coming together, no matter what the circumstances are, because there may be a situation that needs to be released first. So what's his intention? What's Marlon's intention? So I feel he's heading in the right direction. I intend to speak my truth. So he may need to tell you what's on his mind, but I feel he may also have to speak his truth in his life, in his world, to release himself from things or to be free or whatever he needs to do. So whatever his current circumstances are, he intends to speak his truth. That's what he's working out. He's gone silent. If he's gone silent, he's working it out. What do I say? What do I need to do? He's processing. Remember, silence is not ghosting. The best thing you can do is give him space. If he pulls back, give him space. You wait for him to come back to you. You be calm in your feminine energy and allow things to come to you. Because he wants to work as a team with you. He wants a relationship with you. So, of course, if there's something standing in the way of that means a truth has to come out, he's going to work out what to do. So it's working towards the next step. I hope that helps. Yeah, you look at this moving on top of the deck. You've got the hawk for clarity. He's gaining clarity in the silence. So just let him return to you. Work on you, give back to yourself at this time. I hope that helps. Emily, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, and the message from our guides about me and Dee. So what's the message about you and Dee? Something's going to happen speedily. Once he lets go of his fear, there's going to be a rebirth. So it feels like there's some fear in the way right now. Whether it's his fear, your fear, I feel it's more around him. And he may be checking out of things. So he may want to speak his truth or change his life or have a new beginning. But he's like checking out. So once he releases that fear, things are going to move forward very quickly. There's going to be a rebirth between April and June. And there's going to be a movement forward between May and January. So really April to January is your timeline for this moving forward. But there is going to be a rebirth. You could see raccoons. Okay, so something is speedily going to happen once he releases his fear. Or once the fear is released. That's what you need to know. So Archangel Michael is helping him to release his fear. So what else is going on? What does Archangel Michael want to say? Michael is saying Jesus is with you. Remember, you'll face many trials and tribulations during your time here on earth, just like Jesus did. You will prevail with faith and trust. Put your trust in him. So put your trust in Jesus. Have faith in your twin, but also have faith in Jesus to pull you through. Because you go through the ups and downs, the highs and the lows, because that's how we learn and grow. So I definitely feel that there's a big change coming in. Okay, what else? Yeah, you got judgment. Don't judge anything. Release judgments. Don't blame yourself, blame him. Just have faith that things are shifting. And I feel this is what he is releasing, his judgment. This is his fear. What will people think? What will people do? What will people say? That's his fear. Once he releases that fear, which is working through now, there's going to be a rebirth. And things are going to move forward speedily. Remember, it's nothing to do with you. This is about his own insecurities and fears. So let me just pull one card for you. Anything else you need to know? You've got the King of Hearts. He does love you with all his heart and soul. So have faith in that. He won't be long until he shows you that. Okay, so you're being protected at this time from conflict, drama, chaos. So focus on finding peace in the here and now. Stay away from anything or anyone that dims your light or threatens your peace. So don't get involved in drama, gossip, chaos. Anyone who's trying to say it's not real or anything like that, just keep strong in your faith and trust in Jesus. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Uday Pratap's feelings for Priyanka, how does he see you? So what are P's feelings for you? And how does he see you? I wish we could cuddle now. He wishes he could cuddle you, hug you, hold you. Make love to you, obviously, as well. But I feel it's like cuddly. Like he feels, not that you feel like you were cuddly. He feels like you give the best hugs. Or you make him feel safe, warm, protected. This is like nurturing energy, like feminine energy. It's very nurturing. So it's like he's saying, in your arms, I feel safe. So he wants to be in your arms. That's what he wants to do. I wish we could cuddle now, wherever he is. He wishes he could just like run into your arms and feel your energy. So he feels you are cuddly. But no, I don't mean cuddly as in anything detrimental. I mean like warm and loving, okay? Yeah, you've got a mission together. He also feels like he's meant to be with you. Like you have a mission together, okay? So the white stag there is powerful because the white stag is the mission. And he feels like he needs to fight for you as well. He wants to fight for you. He wants to defend your honour. He wants to stand up for you. He feels like you're someone worth fighting for. He feels protective of you in that way. He also feels you're a very strong, independent person. Okay, so I do feel that when the time is right, he's going to do what it takes to make you his. But he wishes, if you want to know about him, how he sees you right now, he wishes he was cuddling you. I hope that helps, okay? And what was the deck at the end with the Native American energy? This is the Medicine cards by Jamie Sams and David Carson. It's really beautiful. Okay, what I've done is I've channeled a word onto each deck. Okay, because I've got like the Jaguar there, put speed on it. So I sat with the deck and channeled messages. I'm currently doing that with another deck as well, that our soul sister Carmel gifted to me. But I've done half of it, but I haven't got time to do it. Well, great thing to do sometimes with a deck. You know, if you've got a deck you love and you want clear messages, perhaps sit with the message and ask your angels to channel something onto the deck and write on it with it, perhaps a felt tip pen or something like that. I hope that helps, okay? It's a gorgeous deck. Empress Becoming, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, this full moon is asking me to shed an emotional identity. Definitely feel that's the wood snake doing its final release, okay? It's time to dive into service. I love that. So you're being given power and strength. That feels unsettling because this is going to change things with my DM. Everything will move forward. Remember, service first, masculine second. God first. Remember, your connection with self and source is the most powerful thing. And then you're masculine. So don't worry about it unsettling things. It will ultimately bring you together in a higher way. So I feel that you listening to your heart and soul and your intuition is the right thing. So you've got the Page of Hearts and you've got the Two of Hearts, and moving on top as a Knight of Focus. So first of all, remember this. You'll end up exactly where you're meant to be. Enjoy the journey and trust in divine timing. So the answer to your question is yes. So I feel the answer here is yes. You're doing the right thing. It's time to dive into service, yes. Okay? It's time to shed this emotional identity, yes. So I feel you've got a yes coming through because that's answering your question directly. Is it going to change things between you and your DM? Yes. But that's for the better. Why? Because you love each other. It's as simple as that. You've got the Two of Hearts, Two of Cups. It's not going to change the feelings you have for each other. So, and he will reach out to you. Okay, so you got the Page of Cups. You're learning to trust enough to let him reach out to you. So understand that whatever it is you're being guided to do is happening for the better. Focusing on service is the right thing to do because it will lead you to your dreams. So I want to bring Archangel Orion in for you. What does Archangel Orion want you to know? The Angel of Dreams. Manifesting your dreams. Okay, what does Archangel Orion want you to know? If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. Thoughts and guided actions become things. And that goes for whatever it is you're meant to be doing in service, but also with your twin. See it going well and it will. Think this is going to benefit me. This is going to educate me. This is going to move everything forward the right way. And you've got, it's not time yet, be patient with this. So you've got a no coming through. So you've had a yes coming through to answer your question about your spiritual purpose and everything else. You've got a no for your masculine because it's not the time anyway yet. Remember that. You can make these changes you're being guided to make because it's not time yet to be with your masculine. So you've got to be patient with this whole process. And you've got a yes as well. Look, you've got two yeses and a no coming out in different decks. It's already been manifested. So it's already on track. So the reason why you've got two yeses is that's connected with your spiritual purpose, the things you're meant to be doing. And you've got the no because it's just not the right time for you to be in union. So have faith in that. It's not the right time for something to move forward. So what does Archangel Ariel want you to know? Give thanks for each service provided for you and you'll always feel good about paying your bills. So I feel the reason this has come out is because make sure you're being paid right for the service you're doing. Okay, because this could also be something you're healing or releasing, connected with past lives. Because remember, in past lives as light workers, we exchange goods for services instead of like money. So we can be out holding on to issues with money. And it can take us a while to receive what we deserve for the service we give. So remember to make sure that you are tuning in with your angels to make sure you're getting the right energy exchange. But I don't feel you need to worry about your twin at all because everything's on track. Let's get a message from them to you. Give me fear. Let go of your fear. Look, I swear I can feel your hands on my face sometimes. So your masculine is feeling very connected to you in the astral realms and very connected with you spiritually. Can sense you and feel you around them. I swear I can feel you on me. your hands on my face, next to me, by my side. So your twin is very strongly around you. But I feel you're being guided to do the right thing. I want to bring in a message from your angels as well. Straight out, you've got Caressa and you've got Archangel Gabriel. Wow, so Archangel Gabriel is going to be your guide. Remember, Gabriel is very creative, helps you to do what you are creatively guided to do. But you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next steps. Happiness awaits you. So you're definitely being guided to move forward. And I love that we got Caressa. When your twin is saying, I swear I can feel your hands on my face, that's like a sweet caress. And Archangel Gabriel is saying, you are here for an important life purpose, including communication and the arts. Please don't allow fear or insecurities hold you back. I will help you. So this could be you sharing your creativity through things you say or things you share. That could be through a channel, or it could be through social media, or however it is you're sharing your gifts with the world. But you're on the right track. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the donation. Hitash's feelings for Priyanka, and how does he see me? So how does Hitash feel for you? My life's one big joke. So when Hitash looks at you, he sees your life as very put together. He sees you as a very independent person, very put together. Someone who's got everything going for them. And he feels like his life's a mess. So it's like he doesn't feel good enough for you at this moment. He knows he's got to sort out his life first to be able to have a life with you. So he's saying, my life's one big joke. And you trigger that in him because he wants to level up and step up for you. So he knows that to be with you, because you deserve to be treated right and you are a queen, you know, you're the empress, he knows he's got to be able to step up and he's got to level up, he's got to heal his life and deal with whatever he's got going on. So he's saying, my life's a big joke, I need to sort that out. So how does he see you? That's how he sees you, as someone worth leveling up for. Yeah, someone who's strong and powerful and someone who's very playful and beautiful. That's how he sees you. Someone who's perhaps destined for him there, because you've got fate and destiny. So he sees you as his destiny. And he sees you as someone he wants to be emotional with and he wants to love. And he's telling you all this through telepathy. So you're communicating at this moment, right now, through telepathy. And these are all things your intuition is already telling you. I hope that helps, okay? Shara Nick, thank you for the donation. I always say it wrong, I'm sorry, honey. So, Shara Nick, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, I want to change my job. I'm in child development right now, but I want more income. So set that intention to the universe. You write down the type of money you want and then give it to heaven. So think of a certain amount you want, or you could say something like, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm receiving constantly the right money for me, or whatever, however you want to manifest it. You know, I'm so happy and grateful because I'm able to live a life of luxury through the job that I do, or I'm so happy and grateful that I love the work that I do and I get paid very well for it. Those kind of affirmations. Can you please say if the full moon has something about this and any message from my person? So what do you need to know about this job change or freedom? The year of the horse is going to be the time to move towards it. So that the horse is coming in soon. You know, I've got a reading coming out on Friday. And just to let you know, I'm taking the readings back to basics, as in feminine, masculine journey. Okay, because the fire horse is guiding that in. Okay, the snake is, you know, we were doing the readings a certain way. The horse is like, needs to be feminine, masculine journey. So it's about getting back to basics. This horse is not going to mess around. It's going to push everything forward with fire. Okay, so I feel that you're going to have the freedom in the year of the horse to achieve your dreams. Now, March to May could be significant for this. Okay, set your intentions now in February and it will start manifesting as soon as March. So think about the type of money you want, the type of hours you want to do, the type of work you want to do, and then give that to the universe and let the universe bring it to you. But you're going to find your freedom to be able to have what you want. And I feel this also about you having time. You know, time for yourself, time to do what you want to do as well. Because it's okay having like all the money and all of that, but you've got to also have time to enjoy it. So instead of perhaps working yourself to the bone, you know, so I feel this is definitely about you getting the schedule right, and you're definitely going to be supported financially. By October, you're going to be in a whole different place financially. You're going to have everything you want coming in. You know, you're going to feel like you've got the money, you've got the house, you've got the, like whatever it is you're wanting to manifest through having more money, that's going to come in. And this could also be in union as well. So there could be a message about you being together with your person by then too. So what I'm getting coming through is by October, everything is coming together for you. But you need to set your intentions first. And what your person is doing at this point is fantasizing about you. I fantasize about you more than I care to admit. Now, I also feel they're fantasizing about the life they want with you, because they know in their dreams and in their fantasies, they have everything with you. They have it all. And I feel that's coming forward. You know, that's happening. That's being manifested. So I feel the message I need to share with you is you're going to have it all, but you have to believe that you are deserving of it. I hope that helps, okay? Ankmorn, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Does the person I used to be romantically involved with still hold feelings for me, or has he moved on? So the person you used to be romantically involved in, does he still have feelings for you? Does this person still have feelings for you? Yes, okay. And he's actually hoping that you haven't given up. He's hoping for a second chance, okay? So whether this person has come forward or not, this person is thinking, I want a second chance. I hope you haven't given up on me. Don't give up on me. You know, I feel there's a spark there. There's definitely a spark there pulling them forward. And you may be communicating telepathically. So I feel the answer is yes. You've got the 9 of Wands. So I feel the answer is yes, okay? But you've also got to ask yourself if this is something that's serving you at this point. Who was there in the picture with you? So this person could be watching you on social media, curious about you. Who's that person in the picture with you? So they may have seen a picture with you with someone else, or, and this doesn't necessarily mean it's like someone you are romantically involved with. This could be like a family member or a friend. They may have seen a picture in that way. Or they may have a picture of you in their mind. But I feel that there's curiosity there. Who's this person with you? What's going on? And I finally found the courage to tell you how I feel. So I feel this person is going to tell you how they feel about you finally. Because maybe in the past they weren't honest about that, or they didn't tell you what they wanted to. So I finally found the courage to tell you how I feel, that I'm not going to give up on us, that I hope you don't give up on me, that there's still a spark there, that we can perhaps make this work. And I feel what's pushing this person towards you as well is fear of you moving on or being with someone else. Maybe something they've even seen on social media. But they are going to tell you how they feel if they haven't already. The universe did push us together again, so it resonates. So I feel they're going to tell you how they feel. Well, whatever they say, okay, they are hoping that there's another chance. You just pull another card. Anything else you need to know about this person? Changes. And I do feel this person has changed. And there's going to be an opportunity to see that for yourself between now and July. The 27th could be significant to this month. Okay, but I'm feeling changes, rapid changes. You could see dragonflies, butterflies, 555. But there's definitely a change coming in your love life between now and July. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Adam, I feel distant. And that's probably because you're surrendering. You're the only thing that makes sense in this empty life. So he does feel his life is empty right now. He feels like there's something missing. So again, like I say, that doesn't mean he hasn't got things in his life. It means he feels empty no matter what he's got, no matter what he's got going on. Yeah, he's missing you. 3 of Swords. He's in pain. And he may feel the disconnect because you're feeling distant. This is about you releasing. You know, you are surrendering. You're giving this to heaven. So I feel he feels that shift in you. And he is missing you. He is thinking about you. He feels heartbroken. He feels empty. So he's definitely thinking about you today. Okay. What else? What else? Okay. Yeah, cat independence. You're stepping into your power. This is why you feel distant, because you're in your power right now. You may be seeing 111. That's the universe reminding you to believe you're independent. You're doing your own thing. You're being guided by the cat. And the cat, think about cats. They're really beautiful, aren't they? But they can be very independent. They come and go. They're indifferent. Cats sometimes can seem like they just don't, give a F. And this may be how you feel today, because you're being guided by the cat spirit. And the more you pull away in that way, the more you detach, the more he's going to feel that pull to you. So he's thinking about you today because he feels like his life is empty and he's missing you. Yeah, that's what's going on with him. Yeah, he wants to touch you. Reach out and touch. Faith, they give me as well by Depeche Mode. But I feel he wants to find faith to reach out and touch you. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation, honey. Alice, do you think he still loves me or moved on? Yes, he loves you. It's your own fear in the way right now. You can't just stop loving someone like that, okay? Because he isn't giving you what you want. Your ego is like, oh, he doesn't care. And that's not true. From a soul perspective, he's actually teaching you the lesson of self-worth and self-love to fill up your inner child, to fill up your inner cup. That's what, you're being guided to know. So he's teaching you. It's like if he could communicate with you from his higher self, he'd say, I'm teaching you to love yourself more. Look, he's saying, I am choosing you. I am choosing you. He may not feel that way on the surface, but he is choosing you. Why? Because he's got to choose himself to choose you. Remember, if he isn't choosing you at this moment, he hasn't yet chosen himself. You are one. As soon as he chooses himself, he's going to be led to you. So he's saying, I am choosing you. And your inner child needs perhaps to feel chosen. Because your inner child is perhaps feeling like you're not good enough or you're not enough. Why isn't he choosing me? Why isn't it me? And he's saying, hey, I miss you so much right now. So he may even say hey to you. And you're saying he ignored you and all those things. He may say hey to you. Hey, what does that hey mean? I miss you so much right now. So he could say hey to you at work. And you might think, oh, it's only a small interaction. But it means I miss you. I'm choosing you. I'm thinking about you. So yes, he loves you. He cares about you. Don't let your ego get in the way. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie, thank you for the donation. Message from Orlando. How's he doing his feelings? So what's the message from Orlando? Big thank you to Victor for being here, honey. My mag's in the house. There are so many things I want to share with you. So he's thinking about the future, the life he could have with you, the things you could do together, the way it would be. So he's in his head about you feeling those things. I know we could have a great life together. There's so many things I want to share with you. And that's about telling you how he feels, sharing his feelings with you. But I also feel it's about sharing a life with you. Traveling, going places, doing things. Yeah, he knows he's got to be balanced though for that. So he wants to level up for you. He wants to come in equally. He wants to be able to be around you when he can actually give the right way. So he's working on balancing his energy in February. This is where we currently are. Anything else? Yeah, you got the strength. He's finding the strength. You got the mountain lion. I feel you could be seeing 1717 or 717 to remind you you're on the right path and to find your strength in heaven. So call on Archangel Michael to give you strength. I'm going to bring him in actually to give you a message. But I feel he's finding the strength to balance his energy to share his life with you. And I do feel he's feeling stronger. So Archangel Michael is saying seasons come and seasons go. So I feel you're preparing for a new season. Now, obviously, we all are in the world getting ready for a new season. Like here in the UK, we're getting ready for spring. But I feel you're being guided to know that like tough times don't last. Or separation doesn't last. Things move forward. So remember, people will come and people will go, but the right people will stick around. So you're being reminded to trust that a new season is ahead. And I feel that he wants to share his life with you and he's gaining strength. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Lisa, welcome, honey. Sending you lots of love. And a big welcome to all of you watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hitting that thumbs up button for me as well. It really does help, okay? Hey, Donna, welcome, honey. Good morning. City Cat, thank you for using your milestone. Hi, Liz, hope you well. A message, please, from my DM and an update on his actions towards me. A guy on a bike rode past me this week. He looked like my DM. Was it a push bike? Okay, push bike riding. That shows he's putting the effort in. If it was a motorbike, that's speed. But I feel I've got push bike coming through. I don't know why I'm doing that. I was like, I channel with my hands. It's the way I channel, always have. So, what's the message from your DM? Who was there in the picture with you? So, you may be worried about what you're doing, who you're with. And this is why you saw that bike, that person who looked like him on a bike, because it's like you're saying, I am coming to, I'm going to put the effort in. So, I feel he's perhaps worrying about you moving on or finding someone else and he knows he's got to step up. It's like that bike is a huge sign about, I need to put the effort into this, because if I don't, I'm going to lose my true love. And that's what I'm connecting with, true love. How does he feel about you? He feels this is true love. He feels guided to you. And he is going to break free from his karmic cycle. You could see eagles. So he's going to break free from his karmic cycle so he can be the one in the picture with you. And yes, picture could be like a picture, like an actual picture, but I'm seeing it like in his life, like we say, oh, the bigger picture. He wants to share his life with you. So he's going to break free of his karmic cycle to be able to come to you, to choose you through choosing himself, to be able to have a life with you. And I feel this is something he's coming to terms with over the next 8 weeks. There could be a big turnaround in June. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? We've got CC Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. How does my love feel towards me today? How does your love feel towards you today? Maybe I should just get out of the situation. So he knows he's got to release something. And again, this card's coming out. Who was there in the picture with you? So I am getting collectively today worry and anxiety about the feminine moving on. Okay, who's there in that picture with you? Now, this doesn't mean you've shared a picture with someone else. It could be he's had a thought about you being with someone else because he said, I need to get out of this situation. But again, he says maybe. There's still fear there. He knows he needs to. The situation is like his karmic situation, but there's a maybe because there's fear. He's still doubting if he can. Am I strong enough? Can I do this? Am I strong enough and capable enough and worthy enough of being in the picture with you? So maybe I should get out of this situation to see. So it's like he's questioning what he's doing right now. And that's nothing to do with you. That's about his own insecurity. What else? Okay. Yeah, Empress. He knows you're the Empress. He knows you are. So if you're thinking, does he know how he feels about me? Yes. Does he know who I am? Yes. In his own way, he knows you're the Empress. You're the feminine. He knows in his own way. He knows you're the one he wants to be with. Okay. And he is miserable where he is and fed up and frustrated. He knows he needs to fill his cup up elsewhere. And he is worried about losing you. You know, and that's what you need to understand. So the cup of love is full there. Like the connection between the two of you is super strong. And it's protected. Look at the rainbow. It's protected as well. While he's still dealing with whatever stress he's in. Whatever struggle he's going through in his physical reality. And it's like when he's dealt with these circumstances, the love will still be there. It's not like you're going anywhere. Okay, now obviously he doesn't know that for sure because he's worried about you being with someone else. But you know that when the time is right, you'll be together. The universe will create a way. It's like you won't just move on. You know, the universe will create a way. Give me a block. So I feel once he's released all these blocks about maybe, because remember his happiness is on the other side of his fear, then he's going to take that action towards you. But just know right now he's very frustrated and you're going to be feeling that. So cleanse your sacral chakra. I feel there's also intimate frustration. He's desiring you. You know, he's needing you physically. And I don't feel he's getting any of that where he is. All paths lead home. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so when all's said and done, when he's dealt with his situation, all paths lead home. I hope that helps, okay? Bear with, my chat's moving there, my tablet should I say. Tiffany, thank you for the donation. Needing guidance in regards to a serious conversation I need to have with my boss for situations in the workplace. Any message from my spirit team? Don't be afraid to speak your truth, okay? It's what needs to happen. I feel like you're perhaps holding something up by not having this conversation, okay? Because I feel it's destined to have this conversation. And when you do, it's going to move everything forward in your life, however that happens. So remember, everything happens for a reason. So, for example, if you speak your truth and your boss gives you what you want, then that's a win-win. But even if it didn't happen that way, a rejection is a redirection, so it's still a win-win. So I feel having this conversation with your boss is going to be a win-win for you, no matter what the outcome is. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Because that's what I've got coming through, okay? So what does Archangel Michael want you to know? What does Archangel Michael want you to know? He's saying, I will shield you. I'm your shield. So you're going to be protected. Michael's saying, I will protect you and keep you safe. So when you have this conversation, you are protected, you're watched over. You can also ask Archangel Gabriel to help you to speak your truth. So I want to bring Archangel Gabriel in because I feel Gabriel is communicating with you as well. So what does Archangel Gabriel want you to know about this? Time management. So it could be something to do with time. And obviously Archangel Metatron is the time angel. So you can call on him if you need more time or you need to make the time to have this conversation. It could be about time management. Why are you having this conversation? You know, the way you're spending your time, or perhaps you feel like you're doing too much, or whatever it is. Place your priorities at the top of your to-do list and don't allow distractions to deter your focus. So I feel the message here as well is to make this serious conversation a priority. And I feel if you do that, it will be the right thing to do, because the outcome will be what needs to happen for fate and destiny. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Elaine, thank you for the donation. Any messages for me, please, Liz? What's the message coming through for you? What do you need to know? Hey, Naina, welcome, honey. You've got the dog loyalty. So what you need to remember is that your person is loyal to you, regardless how things seem in the physical world. And you are a loyal person. So I feel you're going to see dogs. Dogs are going to come to you in a way that makes you think, whoa, that dog is speaking to me. So, for example, if you see a dog acting weird, or a dog runs up to you or something like that, you're going to see a dog. You may even run into your masculine where there's dogs. It could be a park or where there's a dog. Or if you start seeing more dogs, that's a sign of your person coming to you. But I feel that's reminding you that you deserve to have loyalty in your life. What else? Yeah, you got the Prince of Wands here. So I feel that they definitely want to come forward in a loyal way. And I feel your person is finding the strength right now through whatever it is they're going through in their life to be able to level up for you. And I know you're asking me in general, but again, your masculine keeps coming in, doesn't he? He keeps creeping into your readings. So what's the message for you? Balance your energy, align your chakras, cleanse your energetic field. Alignment is taking place. So in February, where we are, alignment is happening to bring everything to you. The angels say challenges grow you. God is never punishing you. He is preparing you for great things. And you have been challenged on this journey. And I do feel that you've been through your tower moments, your chaos, your wobbles, you know, when the swan flaps around. But it's like now you're moving into calmer water. So easier times are ahead. You are coming back together. You'll see them soon. So you are going to reconnect soon. And I feel the universe is going to bring you together. And you could see him around an environment where there's dogs, or you could see a dog and then you see him. Okay, it's a sign of movement. You are each other's dream come true. All you've ever wanted is to be in a relationship with him, and he feels exactly the same. Remember, he's leveling up and finding strength and courage to be able to become that version of himself that deserves to be with you. You are the one they are meant to be with. Never doubt that fact. Because obviously when there's karmic people involved, we can doubt that fact. But it's a fact that you're meant to be. So the angels say, keep focusing on your passions and enjoying your life. What is meant to be in your life will always find a way. And I feel the universe is bringing you back together. And you're going to see dogs as a sign of that. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Victor, thank you for using Milestone, honey. Morning, Liz, meow. May I have any messages for my beautiful twin and a power couple card? So what's the power couple message? What's the power couple message? What do you need to know? Bring both decks in. So what's the message coming through? Flying out. So we've got journey. Look at this. It's you and them. Now, you know yourself when I created these decks, in both decks I've created a card just for you and them, and then there's other people in these decks, and you've got you and them. So I love that we use a supernatural, a power couple deck, and the power couple that comes out is you and them, you and they, you and your person. Okay, so the journey, it's a journey of love, it's a journey of you and them, it's you and them against the world. So it's a journey for you. I love that. Okay, so that's the first thing you need to know. It's about you and them and nobody else. What else is coming through? Be funny if the you and them card comes out in this deck. You got Klaus and Caroline. Give me a block. I love this. No matter what the blocks are, your person intends to be your last love. What that means is there's nobody else. So when you come together, you're going to be together for eternity. You know, you'll be together for the rest of this human life. But you are obviously eternal beings anyway. So Klaus is saying to Caroline, I intend to be your last love. And it's really beautiful, you know, because if you've seen, I can't remember if this particular part of it is in the originals or in Vampire Diaries. I can't remember, but I think it might be in the Vampire Diaries when Klaus says that to Caroline, I intend to be your last love. In other words, go and do what you need to do, and I'm going to be your last love. I'm going to be the one you end up with. So it's like he's saying that to you, whatever you're doing, whoever you're with, wherever you are, I'm going to be your last love. I'm your end game. Okay, you're the one that we're going to be together forever. So it's like he's saying that to you. That's really beautiful, okay? So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say? Would you take me back into your arms again? So he wants to be in your arms, and he's wondering if you're going to take him back. So there could be a little bit of fear around what you're going to do when he reaches out, okay? A little bit of struggle there. Would you take me back? Are you going to let me into your arms again? When's it going to happen? And there's a new beginning. Love this. You've got the sacral chakra as well. So a lot of sexy energy between the two of you. Kundalini rising, especially between now and Easter. So new beginning between now and Easter. This is about spring as well. The new season coming in. Things starting to move forward. You're going to feel that way. Anything else? Sight. So I feel he's going to see you, or you're going to come into his sight in some way. So this could also be about insight. It could be about him having a vision of you, a dream about you, connecting with you. And there's a karmic ending. So whatever the karmic ending is, I mean, this can be like releasing a cycle of any kind. It doesn't mean there's a person. This is like anything that needs to end karmically is ending to bring you together. And I feel this karmic ending is also about the season we're in. Releasing the snake and moving towards the fire horse. I feel there's something really big happening. I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, today texting me back. Will he open up now? His feelings and messages, power couple deck message, please. So he texted me back, that's good. Because you allowed him to. So remember to let him take the lead in the connection. Let him be the one reaching out. Yeah, reaching up, because you've got to find his strength to, like, reaching up to heaven to move forward. So I feel the message is let him open up to you. Don't try and force anything out of him, or let him move towards you, okay? So will he open up now his feelings and messages, power couple deck? So what does he want you to know? What does he want you to know? He's saying, my friends are getting tired of hearing about you. So there's someone he's talking to. And I know you've asked me this before, I think, is he talking to someone about you? But he is talking to someone about you. So there may be a friend he talks to, and they may get, like, tired of hearing about you. I don't feel there's, like, friends. I feel there could be one person he's talking to. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean it's an in-person person. It could be someone online. It could be ChatGPT. Who knows? But he's talking to someone about you. So he is getting advice somehow, somewhere. So what else? He said, I'm just no good for you right now. So it's like right now in this moment, he knows he can't be good for you because he's with someone else because of the circumstances. So he wants to be there for you, but he wants to be there the right way. So he's reminding you he's still got things he has to release. That's his deepest concern. Okay, that I'm no good for you right now because of the situation I'm in that he needs to release. And even you're longing for him and longing for him to open up to you. However, it will happen at the right time. Don't force it, okay? Please forgive me for ignoring you. So he's not meaning to ignore you. Remember, he's never ignoring you. He's always processing. But he is admitting it there, saying, if it seems like I'm ignoring you, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for that. I'm processing. I dream about you too. So he's dreaming about you. That's how he's communicating with you right now. And that's how he is working through his emotions. Because he's dreaming about you. He's connecting with you. You know your dream sharing as well. So if you just connect with these dreams. And I feel that's also how he's opening up to you in dreams. I feel he's going to open up to you first in dreams. You were my first thought when I wake up. So don't ever think he isn't thinking about you, because he is. As soon as he wakes up in the morning, you're on his mind. I dreamt that you told me you love me. So I feel that he's dreaming that you tell him that you love him, and he's going to come into your dreams and tell you the same thing, okay? I'm showing you through dreams how I really feel. So his intention is to show you in dreams. So just have faith that your dreams are going to show you the truth. Look, I'll come into your dreams and show you my plan. So it's dream sharing at this point. I had a dream about my masculine last night. Okay, he said, I'll come into your dreams and I'll show you my plan. I'm showing you through dreams how I really feel and what my plan is. That I love you, that you love me, and that's why you're my first thought when I wake up, because we've had these dreams. So don't expect too much too soon. Remember, there's still things being released in a physical way. Okay, the more you try and push it forward in the 3D, the more he'll pull back, okay? He's saying, I knew from the first moment I saw you. Now, he may tell you that in a dream. In his dreams, in your dreams, he may say to you, I've loved you from the very beginning. Okay, I've always been in love with you. It's always been you. I knew from the first moment I saw you, and you know that's the truth. That's how it is with twin flame. So he is going to tell you how he feels. However, I feel for now it's going to be in dreams. I hope that helps, because he's saying I'm no good for you right now. So what good would he do if he rings you up and tells you all this stuff? He wouldn't really change the circumstances. And I feel that's what he wants to do. He wants to change the circumstances first before he actually moves towards you. I hope that helps, okay? Kath, thank you for the donation. How does MW feel about me right now? How does MW feel about you right now? How does MW feel about you right now? Sleepless nights, stress, worry. There's fear around MW when MW connects with you. So MW is having sleepless nights, lying awake at night, overthinking, worrying, stressing. Okay, this could be about your reaction or things that have happened between the two of you. There's overthinking going on. So there's a lot of stress there. Now, you may be being protected from this stress and anxiety, because I feel that MW is in a low vibration. And remember, you're being protected from that by your angels. This person could be quiet at this point as well, finding their power in the silence. Silent power. So if there is like quiet times between the two of you, if this person isn't communicating at this point, they're finding power through the silence. So the silence is working. And I feel this person is overthinking, going through things, trying to work out what to do, trying to work out what the next step is. So the silence is actually leading to power. But there's a lot of stress there. So what is this person's intention? So what is MW's intention? What is MW's intention? What is MW's intention? Okay. I intend to do the right thing from now on. So MW intends to do the right thing, okay, from now on, this point, and that's what they are overthinking and processing. So the silence is bringing power into the situation. So just have faith that whatever's going on right now needs to happen to move things forward the right way. I hope that helps, okay? I can feel there's some regret around there as well, so there could be an apology coming in. Liz Girl, thank you for the donation. Any career advice for me, Liz? What's the career advice for you? What's the career advice for you? You've got 6 of Wands. Be confident. The more confident you are, the better things will be and the quicker things will happen. And, you know, the more opportunities flow to you, the more successful you feel, the more attractive you are energetically. So you're bringing things to you. And this is a card of success, promotion, recognition. You know, it's you moving to what you want. It's moving forward towards what you want. Could also be about teamwork. So I'm seeing a group of sunflowers there. So you could be the leader of a team, or you could be moving towards teamwork or more team building things. But I feel between now and June, success, recognition, rewards, financial gain, possible promotion or leadership roles, things you want coming into place. So I feel between now and June, you're feeling very successful in your career. So good things ahead. So what animal is guiding you in this situation? What animals? You've got focus. You're very focused. So if you're focusing on your career or you're focusing your intentions, something is going to shift. Again, we've got March to July here. So focus. You're going to be focused on your career. That may be what you actually are focusing on at this point. So that can also be when you need to focus on your career over anything else to bring in what you want and to help you feel better. Perhaps you've been focusing on your career to get out of your own head about love. And you've got the Black Panther watching. So I feel that someone is watching what you're doing as well. So you may be being watched in your career. You may be being watched by your bosses, or you may be being watched to give you this promotion or give you this success or give you this opportunity. But what I'm really connecting with here, there's someone watching you. So the person you're connecting with in a love way is watching you. Could be watching what you're doing at work or seeing that you're more focused or seeing you glow up in some way at work. So I definitely feel that you are watching. Let me just pull you another card as well. Anything else you need to know? It's giving me, I felt like there was lipstick on my tooth then. What else do you need to know? What does Archangel Ariel want you to know? Clear card, please. Yeah, look at this. Archangel Ariel herself is jumping out. She's saying, call on me to help you with your financial concerns or your career, big or small. So anything you're thinking about, big or small, Ariel can help you. I assist with money, resources, and the physical world. So whatever it is you're wanting, call on Archangel Ariel, and she will bring it to you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Donna, thank you for the donation, honey, and thank you for sending me all them funny cockatoo videos. I'm howling when I'm watching them, honestly. Hi, Liz, are there any messages from Mark? So what does Mark want you to know? What does Mark want you to know? Maybe I should get out of the situation. So he knows he's in a situation of his own making that he needs to get out of. Maybe I should get out of this situation. This isn't to do with you. This is whatever he's dealing with at home or in his life. And there's a big change coming because of that. So you've got the Death card, endings for a new beginning, and Justice, karmic endings. So that's whatever the cycle is that needs to end. And he wants to come rushing in. So he wants to end something in his life, some kind of cycle, to come rushing forward to you. This could even be about a house move or a change at home, okay? And that will lead to you. So you're being guided at this time to be strong. You are capable. He knows how strong you are. He is worried as well about losing you. He knows he's waited long enough. That's what I'm picking up on. But I feel he's going to end some kind of cycle that's going to move him forward towards you. And it could possibly end up with you living together. Okay? So I feel this is about you living together. So he wants to live with you. That's clear. Okay? What else? Decisions. Fox. What does the fox say? So you may be seeing foxes. So, and I feel as well this about age as well, like, you're going to be together for the rest of your lives, because I'm seeing the fox like the silver fox. So he's maturing, he's getting wiser with age. It's like he's aging like a fine wine. So, and he's making decisions because he's wiser. He's wiser when he's making decisions. So I feel a lot of wisdom around him. Okay, but he wants to make a decision to be able to move towards you. There is a change at home, he's decorating. So obviously if he's decorating, that's a huge sign he wants change. Because he's changing things. So it's like his way of being shown by the universe, he needs to make other changes in his life. What else? What else does he want you to know? Why do I feel so connected to you? So he's drawn to you. Remember we had that message coming through for you the other day that said, I want you to tell me what this love is. He's like, why? Why do I feel so connected to you? Why is it all happening this way? So I feel he's becoming more spiritual. He's gaining more courage, more strength. Anything else for you? He says, do something you love. So maybe that's what you need to do today. But I feel this is also about you doing something you love together, spending time together. The more you do something you love, the more he's going to feel that energy. I hope that helps, okay? Angels Walk Amongst Us, great name. Thank you for the donation. I can't see a question, though. Can anyone see? Oh, it's there. I found you, okay. The bin men are here as well. Hi, can you please give me a quick career update? I'll be leveling up in my job to become more permanent. Well, the bin men are here, so they're recycling today. So this could be connected with recycling. This could be about a change coming in, because always everything happens for a reason. It says forever on there as well. Did you know? Forever. That's all I can see on the van. It says Dennis, an eagle on there as well. Dennis Eagle, wow. Eagles are about abundance, movements. So it could be some abundance coming in with this job. So you've got, judgment, release judgment. I feel that the message is as well, because you're saying you're leveling up in your job. Don't judge others. Perhaps this is about... if this is some kind of boss role or, don't judge others, see it from everyone's point of view. Be more, more compassionate in the way you're handling things. And you got the Queen of Pentacles because this is you and your power as well. So I feel this could be a promotion or some kind of leadership role that you're going to be in or have the opportunity to go for. And I feel that people may judge you for it as well. So don't take anything personally. Because there could be some jealous people around you. Yeah, there's a new beginning. So this is a new beginning coming in for you. I feel you're going to feel this energy shift. There could be a decision as well. This could even be a decision that you made around 2025 that's brought things forward now. What I'm getting is as well, because you're saying this is becoming permanent, you may be in this role until 2030. Because I've got 2025 for a decision that's moved things forward to have a new beginning as you move towards 2030. So this could be a job or a role that you remain in for the next 4 years at least. And that may be something you're planning to do. So I feel you need to know that. So, and this could be around Easter as well when this really starts moving into place for you. So you could see rabbits and foxes, great cards to come out. But I feel you're making the right decision to have this new beginning because it's going to be long lasting, at least until 2030. And it may be a leadership role or it may lead to a leadership role. The guidance is to not judge anyone or not allow anyone to judge you or not take anything personally, and to have faith in what will be, because I feel it's going to bring abundance in and everything you want with the eagle. You know, with me seeing the eagle, the name Dennis could mean something as well. Anything else career-wise? Let's bring this deck in. So you've got the Ace of Hearts. You deserve love. Work on the relationship with you and God, and the rest will follow. So I feel when you're working on this relationship with your career and you are finding your own way and being powerful and strong, it's going to also open doors for love in your love life. And you definitely have angels among you because you know you're being guided. But I feel this is part of your dream come true. It's part of your mission. And 888. I'm not surprised this has come out when the eagle came through. So your dreams are coming true. Trust the process. So you're going to see eagles and you're going to see 888 as a sign that this is the right decision. But I feel whatever this job move is, it's going to be something long lasting, at least until 2030. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. FN's true feelings and future actions towards me. So how does FN feel? How about a sexy picture? So lots of desire for you. Okay, so FN has desire, chemistry, passion, wants you in a physical way. And perhaps thinks about sending you a flirty message like send me a picture. So I do feel there's a lot of Kundalini there. Okay, so true feelings are at this moment, wants a sexy picture, wants to connect with you physically. I'm not saying that's all it is, but that's what they're thinking today. And there's chaos going on. You know, there's chaos going on in their life. So they may not be actually able to be in a relationship fully with you at this point because there's things that need to be released. But what I'm seeing this as, I'm seeing the tower more like chemistry, desire, explosive energy. So I feel at this moment, I'm not saying this is all they feel for you, but I am picking up on what I need to share with you is, and it may not be what you want to hear, but this is what's coming through. At this moment, this person is thinking about you in a very sexy way. And that seems to be what I'm picking up on. That's all that's on their mind, releasing that desire. And they're thinking about a sexy picture. They're thinking about being physical with you. You know, if you look at the picture, use your imagination and see it in a sexy way. Keeping it PG. But I'm seeing that as wanting to release that, okay? That's what I'm picking up on. And I feel their future action is to get you into bed. But I don't mean it as in that's all they want. It's like that's what they're showing me. And you may need to know that for a reason. Now, you've got the promise coming through here with the divine masculine. So you may be thinking about your divine masculine, who may not be this person. Okay, so I've got masculine energy around you, but I don't necessarily feel it's this person. And that's the promise, and that's what you're being reminded of. You have help and support from heaven. So the universe has got your back when it comes to your divine masculine or your twin flame journey or bringing the right person in. But it's in divine timing. So you have to ask yourself, is this really the person I want to be with intimately? Or is it just someone who has given me attention, who I can focus on until my journey is timed perfectly? Because I feel that even though you're connecting with this person, I'm feeling someone else's energy around you that you're truly meant to be with, but it's not yet time. So it's like thinking, you know, sometimes we think, oh, we're going to date someone else because we feel we need to have that. But I feel this could just be a sexy connection. Or it is at this point. That's what I'm picking up on. That's what I need to share with you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Nura, thank you for the donation. Should I contact G to meet and tell him things? I've been thinking to while I'm still here. What can I know about my next moves with work and location? So should you contact G to meet and tell him things? You've got 2 no's and a maybe. Okay, because this could be about you needing to trust in him to come to you. Says you're not seeing the situation clearly. It might be time to let this go. Okay, you need to change your perspective. It says maybe if you change your perspective. So what I'm feeling is that it may be up to this person to come to you. Let this person come to you and tell you things. Let this person reach out and show you that you matter, instead of you perhaps trying to take control. Because a lot of the time as a divine feminine, we're in our masculine role. We're trying to control the situation, initiating contact, making things happen, instead of letting them take the lead. So I feel the answer, if I'm being honest here, is no. You've got to let go instead. Work on surrender. Have faith that this person will move towards you. So ask yourself honestly, say, am I wanting to reach out because I'm afraid that if I don't, nothing's going to happen? Or am I trying to control the situation to get information out from him, how he feels about me, or to try and let him know how I feel about him, or to move something forward in some way? So it says, it's not saying no for definite, it's saying if you can change your perspective, then maybe. In other words, think about the reason behind why you actually want to contact him. And if you're saying, I want to meet and tell him things, what do you want to tell him? Okay, are you wanting to tell him things about the way you feel, the way the journey is? You know, it's like what I'm picking up on is the things you want to tell him, he either already knows through his intuition or his angels are already making him aware of. You don't need to, bombard someone with information, for example, because that can backfire. You need to have faith that if you feel it, know that he does too. So I feel if you can change your perspective, perhaps not needing anything to be happening now or to rush it forward, then contact him. But don't perhaps have an agenda for contact or think if he doesn't reply, it's over. Just understand that if you reach out with love, not fear, from a place of not needing anything back or not needing him to do anything at all, that's when things will move forward. They give me fear. Yeah, there's fear there, okay? So what can I know about my next moves with work location? So what do you need to know about work? Something's going to move forward very quickly. This could also be travel as well. So there could be travel involved or a change in location with work. This could come in over the next 8 weeks because I feel fast movement, or by the latest August time, October. But I'm feeling that there's going to be some kind of travel or move. So there is going to be a movement forward. So this could be travel with work or travel to work or a traveling to another location. So there is going to be some kind of move that's going to happen. And I feel that's the right thing to do. Okay, so what animal is guiding your next moves with work? You've got the grouse. To have fun and have good times as well. There's some kind of celebration coming in. So this move could be a celebration. It could be the right move. So I feel whatever you're thinking about doing is the right move if you're feeling good about it. If there's a bit of anxiety there or tension, maybe take your time making a decision, but bring fun in and good times. And this could also be about what the angels want you to know about this contact with G. Make it playful and fun. Good times, not stressful or needing answers, just allowing things to unfold naturally. So what I'm really picking up on is the more you allow things to flow in your life, the quicker everything will move forward for you in every area of your life. I hope that helps, okay? Akmorn, thank you for the second donation, honey. Before I head out, is there a message my higher self or inner child needs me to know? Thank you so much for giving your energy and time. Thank you for being here, honey. So, what does your inner child want you to know? Okay? So, what does your inner child want you to know? Your inner child is saying communication. Express yourself openly and honestly to clear the air. So, there could be an honest and open conversation coming. But this could also be you communicating very clearly with yourself about what you want, perhaps journaling down your thoughts and feelings, setting your intentions. Your inner child needs to feel loved and safe, so communicate that to them. Speaking through affirmation, I'm loved, I'm lovable, I'm safe, I'm protected, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. But you've got communication coming in. So I feel your inner child is making you aware that there is communication coming in, or your higher self is making you aware there's going to be communication. So I feel that communication is going to be coming in from your person. So what else do you need to know? What does your higher self want you to know? You've got awakening and daydreaming. So this could be your person awakening to communication, or awakening to what they need to communicate to you, or daydreaming about you. It says, good news, we are delighted to let you know that your twin flame counterpart has experienced their twin flame awakening. They're consciously making their way to you. So that could be when the communication comes in. And you could also be awakening to what your inner child needs. Being kind and more loving to yourself. Spending more time daydreaming and visualizing. Because that's what your mind is for as well, remember. To visualize. Your imagination. That's what we do as a kid. We imagine things, and that's how we create our reality. So we would love you to engage in daydreaming. Spend time every day dreaming about your ideal twin flame union. What does this look like? What does it feel like? What does it taste like? Your twin flame is also daydreaming about you. So I feel you're manifesting each other into place. So the things you're thinking about is moving things into place. And I want to bring in the Salty Sea Oracle. What else do you need to know from your higher self? What else do you need to know about from your higher self? You've got uncharted water, scuba diver. So this is about diving deep. And I feel the thing that's perhaps scaring you or scaring your person the most is the unknown. Fear of the unknown, what will be, uncharted water. It's a lot about allowing things to unfold naturally. Knowing that wherever you go, the angels are already there, that you'll be okay. So I feel that uncharted water is about don't be afraid of the future or what will happen. You know, it's like knowing that, because the ego brings in the what ifs that creates the fear. When we say to the ego, well, so what? Because you know you're safe, everything's okay. We either go over the what ifs of the future or the if onlys of the past that causes a problem. And when we say, so what? I know I'm safe and protected. That's when everything moves forward. I hope that helps, okay? Angelic Echoes, the beautiful Nana in the house. Thank you for being here, honey. Hi Liz, how is Ash doing and feeling? What do the angels want me to know about my relationship with my sister's husband? He always feels the need to correct me or disagree with me. Do you know, that's so funny, because when my sister was married to her husband, they're divorced now, he used to do exactly the same thing with me. But he did it with everyone, not just me. He was like, you know, we never got on. And he, you know, he was in a lot of physical pain. We was in a lot of emotional pain as well, because he was actually an alcoholic. And when I met up with him years later, okay, this is before they got divorced, he changed because he was going through rehab and stuff. He was becoming more spiritual. So remember, it will be something he's going through, because it's more likely what's going on with him is he feels like this insecure in some way. So he feels like it makes him feel better if he makes someone else feel bad. You know, like, I know everything. And he doesn't. So clearly he's got some real insecurity issues that he has, that he feels like if I make everyone else feel bad, then I'll feel a bit better about myself. That's what I've got coming through there. So don't take it personally, just laugh at him. Remember, Father, forgive them, they don't know what they're doing. Okay, that's what I feel is going on with him. So what's going on from Archangel Michael? Challenges. So Archangel Michael is saying challenges, and what you're going through with him, I'm talking about this husband, is a challenge. It's happening to you to grow your soul. Okay, so remember, it's a challenge that comes up because you can say, I can handle this. It's the same with whatever's going on with Ash, you can handle it. So challenges grow your soul. God is not interested in your comfort. He's interested in your growth. Trust that God knows what you need and when you need it, and say to the challenge, this too shall pass. So you'll be able to get through whatever it is you're going through with strength, and you know, your inner strength, where you don't rise to things. And that's what you're learning as well, to be the bigger person. So I just want to sleep because then I can dream of being with you. So what's going on with Ass is he's dreaming about you. That's how he's being reminded of you. That's how he's working through his feelings and his emotions. He's dreaming about you. And it's very likely you're dreaming about him too. I dreamt that we bought a house together. So he's thinking about the future, what it would be like to live with you and have a life with you and buy a house with you. That's what he's dreaming about. In my dreams, I've kissed your lips and experienced our love in the most passionate ways. You could hear that song, Hello by Lionel Richie. So I've kissed your lips in my dreams. I've experienced our love in this house that we bought together in the most passionate ways. You may have a dream where you buy a house and you make love in every room. So he's definitely dreaming about you. Okay? What else? What else is going on with you and him? What else? 6 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. So be confident he's got to let go of his burdens. Have confidence that he will release his burdens. Have confidence that he will release what he needs to. Because I feel the brown bear is guiding him. I feel you're going to see brown bears, you're going to see hearts, and you're going to see sunflowers, okay? Separation is preparation. That's coming out of his bucket, okay? So he knows that. You know it too. And you release the stress. So the separation is to release the stress. So he is very stressed right now. He's also releasing his stress through dreams. And I feel that there's a timeline here of confidence to move forward and do something and change and make things happen between October just gone and June. So there's a big shift happening between now and June, not just in his life, but in your life too. They give me a lot of pain in the heart chakra. So you could be having heart palpitations, tightness around the chest area. They give me that too because he feels trapped, because he feels stuck in his situation. Anything else? Anything else? 7 of Action, he will fight for you. He could be fighting for you in July. So it may take until June to get the strength and then fight for you in July. But he is going to fight for you. He's finding that courage now. So remember, this separation is preparation. I hope that helps, okay? Let me know if you want to do the exchange read as well. I can do it on Friday. Yeah, let's do that Friday then. That'll probably be the best day for me because I've got like a lot going on. So Friday, yeah, that would be awesome. So I'll message you probably tomorrow. What day are we on? Wednesday. Yeah, probably tomorrow then, honey. So as long as we've got each other's information, perhaps by tomorrow, and then do it Thursday. Let me know what you think. Ankmon, thank you so much for gifting a membership there, honey. To Fatima, I know she'll really appreciate that one. Janie T, thank you for the donation. Great to see you. Alice, one of Wes's intentions and messages. So what does Wes want to say? Yeah, he's saying, who was there in the picture with you? This keeps coming up. He's curious about what you're doing. Who you're with, what you're doing. Is there anyone you're seeing? So I'm not necessarily saying that he's seen a picture of you with someone, but he may have had a thought about that. Maybe I should just get out of this situation I'm in. So he knows he's got to get out of all this fear he's in to be free to pursue you. And he is worried about you moving on. So I feel this is pushing him to take some kind of action. So he could have seen you on social media with someone, or he could have had a dream where you're with someone. He's thinking about you being with someone else. He doesn't want you with someone else. He's saying, I'm walking away from my karmic partner. Now remember, his karmic partner is on the other side. But he's still releasing this anxiety and guilt and stress over it all. So he's saying, I just need to tell them first. So I feel like he needs to have some kind of conversation with her to tell her perhaps that he's going to be moving on. So this could be like sitting by the grave and talking to her, or, talking to her in some way. Because I still feel he feels guilty about the way she passed. He feels like he had some kind of, there was some kind of, like he felt he was responsible in some way. And that's not true, but that's how he feels. He said, I want kids with you. I've thought about it. So I'm not saying you're definitely going to have kids together, depending on what you want. But he has thought about it, what a life with you would be like, what it would be like to have kids running around and have the white picket fence and everything else. He said, I've thought about this. So really wanting kids with you is like wanting the whole relationship with you. Everything he perhaps thought he wanted with his ex, he knows he wants that with you. So he wants a life with you. And I feel like that's what he needs to tell his karmic partner. I know it sounds daft, but it's like he feels like he's got to release the burden around feeling guilty. And obviously the karmic partner wants him to move on and be happy anyway. But I feel that's what he is releasing. Fear around having a new beginning. Yeah, he's missing you terribly, and he knows he can have this life with you. There's the happiness there. So if you've got a specific question in your mind, you've got a yes. And this could be, are we going to have that future? Are we going to be together? Are we going to live together? Even though we are going to have kids together, whatever. The answer is yes. And I feel that once he gets out of this pain, this grief, this suffering that he's been going through a lot, then he's going to come out the other side of that. Okay, so he's definitely going to get there. Okay, now this could also be a sign that over the next 3 weeks he's still dealing with this pain. And then he could be reaching out. He could be reaching out actually between the 3rd and the 19th of this month. Well, obviously it's the 4th today. So he could reach out on Valentine's Day. But I'm getting like over the next 3 to 19 weeks where the big change is coming in. So 19 weeks. So that's like 4, 8, 12. I've counted on my fingers. 4, 8, 12. 16, so say 5 months. So say over the next 5 months are going to be big changes. And this is like summertime as well, when the sun is shining. So you may be spending a lot of time together when the sun is shining. So a lot of pain around him still. But it's not because he's missing her. It's because of the guilt he feels about his own self. He feels guilty. Do I deserve to be happy? Can I be happy again because of everything I've done? So you're just going to let him work through all this fear and chaos. I know perhaps to you it's like, get over it already, but it takes time. There is going to be a breakthrough coming in. You know this through your psychic intuition. Psychically, your intuition is telling you that there's going to be a breakthrough soon. You could be seeing penguins. So there's going to be a breakthrough definitely between April and August time. Okay, and I've got February where we are to April. You're receiving more intuitive hits. You may be seeing more crows as well. We may hear crows cawing, or you may get crows coming around you, whether it's on social media or whatever. So you're becoming more spiritual because of this journey too. So I feel between now and April, more spiritual, more aware, more in tune. Could be connecting more through the 5D. But I feel there's going to definitely be a big shift over the next like 18, 19 weeks. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, may I have some messages from Charms or Bucket? What do you need to know from the bucket, okay? So, first of all, he's saying to you, I will be whole again. It's like when I'm connected, we got whole again and smell. So I feel he's reminded of you through scent. So you may wear a special perfume, and that reminds him of you whenever he's not with you, or it's like he can smell you around him. Smell is also about intuition, the nose knows. It's like in his intuition, he knows that you're the one that can make him feel whole again. But I feel he's got to work on becoming whole himself to be with you. It's like he's got to find himself again. Because he's been in that relationship he's in for a long time. So that's his sense of identity. So to move away from that is very fearful. Because it's like he's starting again. And remember, he's teaching you to feel whole again no matter what. You don't need him in your life to feel whole again, because you already are, okay? You give me fear. We've got 11:11. So you may start seeing 11:11 more. It's a sign of his awakening, a sign of his growth, a sign of his change. And you've got Milan coming through. This keeps coming out for people, okay? So Milan could be important. This could be somewhere you visit, somewhere you go to. It's also a sign of you having confidence and strength. So when you see 11:11, remember to stand tall in your power. And I feel when he looks at you, he sees someone who looks good, someone who looks fine, someone who looks well put together. You may feel inside like you're falling apart, but he sees someone who's well put together, someone who's beautiful in every way. He also loves the way you dress, your style, the way you are. What else? You've got cat. So the cat is guiding you to be strong and independent, to even be a little bit indifferent. Cats come and cats go. So the cat is saying, let him come, let him go. Just be in the flow of your life. You may see things connecting with the ocean as well. What else do you need to know? I haven't got my charms here, you see, they're over the other side of the room. So we've got stressed and sexy. So I feel that when you get stressed, he actually sees you as very sexy. So you may be thinking, oh, he can see I'm stressed out and panicky, but no, he actually sees you as very sexy. So he is very sexy. It's like drawn to you in a chemistry way as well, like he desires you. And that also makes him stressed out. Because he has all these feelings for you. So there is a lot of desire there. Let me bring in the intimate soul love cards as well. What else? I'm not surprised this has come out. I've done things thinking of you many times. You already know that, okay? So he's letting you know that. So he does get turned on. And I feel as well that when he feels stressed out, that may be when he has to release it as well. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Janie, welcome. Thank you for the donation again, honey's second donation. How does Wes feel about me? Any message from our angels? So how does he actually feel about you? Okay? How does he feel about you? I miss you so much right now. So when he comes in, it could just be a hey. Okay, it could just be a little small interaction like hey and perhaps an emoji or hey and wave or hey. But really it means I miss you so much right now. So he is missing you. Here it is again. So are you seeing anyone new? So if he messages you and says hey, what he's really trying to find out is if you're seeing anyone new and there is missing you. Now this could also be because obviously in previous readings you've kind of mentioned perhaps dating someone else. So he may pick up on their energy as well, that people are attracted to you, hitting you up on social media or wanting to see you. So he's saying, so, are you seeing anyone new? So he's curious about you. He's also a little bit insecure, wondering if you're still free, wondering how you feel. So, are you seeing anyone new? So he could ask you that directly. He will tell you how he feels. So you've got the Knight of Love. So he is going to open up. So you're saying, how does he feel about you? Well, he is going to tell you, okay? Let's bring in the intimate cards. Because I do feel there's a lot of desire between the two of you. So how is he feeling about you? How is he feeling about you? He's processing right now how he feels about you. So that's why things may feel up in the air or stuck. Because it's like he's took a moment to stop and process. So he is processing his feelings. I will be sending you a message. So he is going to reach out. And I do feel it could be a really small interaction because he's getting his foot in the door. He doesn't want to give too much too soon in case you're seeing someone new and he makes an idiot of himself. So I will be sending you a message and I want you to show me that you want me. So I feel what he really craves more than anything else is to feel desired, to feel wanted. So when he does reach out to you, just let him know that you want to hear from him. Obviously, don't go over the top. But he said, I want you to show me that you want me. Now, obviously, you want him to show you that he wants you. But he's saying, I want you to show me that you want me. So this could also be him hoping you message him or hoping you take the lead. But again, remember, he's got to find his masculine power. So it's all right to take the lead in the bedroom and other places, but right now you know he's got to be the one to make his move. But he does want you to show him that you want him, and I feel that that will happen. So the shame of like someone leading someone to the bedroom, and because there is a lot of desire there, and I feel that is definitely what he misses. He's missing physical contact. What else does he want you to know? What else does he want you to know? He's saying, my passion and love for you drives me wild. You're the strongest person I know. So he's very inspired by you, the person you are. So it really does see you as a little bit dominant at times. So maybe that's because you have been taking control and taking the lead in the connection. So he may need to see the more passionate side of you, the more feminine side of you. And he has a choice. Let him make the decision. Let him make the choice. So what's the guidance from the angels? Let's bring Archangel Michael in. What does Archangel Michael want you to know? Courage. So I feel he's finding the courage to make changes, to move forward. He's finding the strength to, make his move. And I feel you've got the strength to handle whatever it is that you're going through. Let's bring Archangel Orion in. What does Archangel Orion want you to know? God has closed doors because he's opening new ones. So again, this is why God's closed that door with her, because he's opening a new door for you and him. Stop trying to reopen the wrong door and be ready to walk through the right one. I feel it's like he's still holding on to that wrong door. He's still holding on to the door that's closed. He's still got his foot wedged in the door and he needs to be ready to walk through the right door, which is with you. So I feel this is what he's being guided to know. He's got to let go of the past first. And that's why you've got to give him time to do that, because you don't want him around you when he's feeling negative and guilty and all of that, because it'll just drain your energy down. I hope that helps, okay? Daniel, thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Messages from my love, Jennifer. So what does Jennifer want to say? I hate being anywhere you're not. So she wants to be around you. I hate it when I'm anywhere where you aren't. That means she wants to be spending time with you. Why can't I stop thinking about you? Lol. So she's perhaps even laughing out loud at herself, saying, I just can't stop thinking about you. Why? Because I'm not with you. So this is a sign she wants to be with you. She wants to spend time with you. She wants to be around you. You know, and she can't stop thinking about you. Give me that song by Kylie, Can't Get You Out of My Head, okay? So you may hear that song. Well, now she may even be thinking as well about things that you've times you've shared together have made her laugh out loud. Because I feel you make her laugh out loud. You make her feel good. You bring joy out in her. You know, your comedic way of doing things. Ace of Cups, she does want that relationship. Your relationship is protected. You're moving towards it. So this is a sign as well. You're definitely going to reconnect, because it just buffered for you, but it says reconnecting on the screen for me. Reconnecting possibly around June. Okay, bringing the relationship back in. So you got the hummingbird. So your message is to be kind, to be compassionate, to operate in the fruit of the spirit. You're going to be shown 444. Big transformation happening over the next 9 weeks. Okay, lots of change taking place to bring you together. So I feel that as long as you're being kind and loving and gentle in all ways, this is moving forward. So what I'm feeling is possibly June, either for reconciliation or the relationship moving into place. But I feel over the next 9 weeks, there's a big shift happening. You could be seeing butterflies, 999, because it's a spiritual shift as well, 444. So there's big changes happening over the next 9 weeks. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation, honey. Meshes on my career. Does God want me to create a company or work with his company? Okay, so does God want you to create a company or work with his company? What do you need to know? What's the message about your career? So you've got, you know yourself, you know in your intuition. Your intuition is already guiding you. Your intuition is guiding you what to do. Okay, you got the Queen of Cups there. So I feel you need to trust your intuition. Victor, I can see you just emailed me. Give me a sec. The thing is probably if I'm missing donations, it's because my chat's like this, okay? Not the usual way of doing it. But I mean, I don't, and let you sure, just make sure you're sure, because I've just done Daniel and I've done Janie T, and Janie's donated like 3 times. So just make sure I've definitely missed one before I go into emails and stuff. I can always check it at the end anyway. So the message here for you is, Janie, okay? The Queen of Cups is reminding you that you are psychic and intuitive and you know your truth. Now, I feel this is definitely about you using your psychic intuition and your natural given gifts by God in your career. So you're a natural psychic or you're natural intuitive. You have natural healing abilities, and that's what you've been guided to work on. Whether you're doing them in a company or doing them for God, however you do it is what you feel is best for you. As long as I feel God is happy as long as you're using your gifts to the best of your ability for good, and you're bringing satisfaction into your own life through helping others. That's what God wants. God wants you to be happy, and he wants you to be righteous and do what's right for you and share your gifts in a way that makes you happy. However that is, and your intuition will tell you what that is, okay? So let's bring in the life purpose cards. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? You've got protected. So you are protected by Archangel Michael no matter what you do. You are protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. So you have everything you need. You'll have everything you need because God is your source. So you'll be given everything you need while you make these changes. And you've got body work. Your life purpose involves body work such as massage, therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. That may resonate. Okay, but ultimately this is about you being a healer and the universe having your back. So I feel the message is, as long as you are doing what you feel guided to do, using your talents to the best of your ability, you'll be given all the support, resources, and love that you need. That's the message I need to share with you. Let me just bring you an animal through as well. Transformation. So this could be about your transformation or other people's transformation. You helping other people to transform through the work that you do. That's what I need to share with you, okay? Just bringing a message from Archangel Gabriel as well. Sorry, my voice is croaky. She hasn't had a day off for I don't know how long. You've got editor and you've got writers group. So writing could be important as well. Writing, maybe you're going to write a book in the future and get it edited and send that out somewhere. You may write about your experiences. Editor can also be from a different perspective where you are editing things out of your life. You're removing things or changing things. But for these two to come up, you've got writing and editor, very similar cards about written word or things you may be sharing or selling or doing. So it says create or join a writers group to gain inspiration, friendship and support. Now this could be like a group on social media or something like that you're sharing information on. And you've got editor says your writing or other creative projects benefit from outside help and support. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, so what I'm going to do, Victor, is I'm going to carry on working down the chart. And then at the end, if I have missed anyone, let me know, okay? Because I feel like that's what I need to do with my chat being the way it is. So if I have missed anyone, I do apologise for that. But I haven't seen it on my side. But I do trust my mods, obviously. So I will... obviously at the end, check that. Okay, so Antonio, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I have a message from my angels and my DF Jennifer. So what do your angels want you to know about Jennifer? What's going on with Jennifer? How is Jennifer feeling about you today? She's saying, I was lying awake thinking of you just now and wondered if you were thinking about me. So she's definitely thinking about you. She was thinking about you last night. Or if she's asleep now, or she's lying awake at this moment thinking, or she's thinking about you at this moment, wherever she is, whatever she's doing. She said, I was lying awake thinking of you, wondering if you're thinking about me. And I actually watched a tarot reading to see how you felt about me. So she may well have been guided to watch a reading, or something popped up on a YouTube or in her social media, and she got some information. So I feel she's doing her own research about what this connection is. So I'm getting like a spiritual awakening coming through. Too many cards. Okay, let me just put them back in. So what else is Jennifer thinking or feeling? But I do feel she's connecting with you at night. 10 of Wands, releasing burdens. This could be another reason why she's lying awake at night, because she may feel burdened by a situation or a circumstances, or there's things she wants to get off her chest. So I feel she wants to tell you how she feels. She wants to express herself. She wants to get things off her chest. And maybe that's why she was drawn to a tarot reading. She could have even watched a reading in the middle of the night because she couldn't sleep. So I feel she's finding out the information she needs to. So the angels say, yeah, you got Robbie. Love is the answer. So focus on love. And how does she feel about you? She loves you. She knows she loves you. And you're being reminded by Jesus with the Robin that this is an unconditional love. And playfulness. She's thinking about how she feels around you. How she feels when she's with you, that you make her feel lighter, not burdened. So she's got all these burdens in her life. And when she connects with you, she feels lighter, more playful. So you could be seeing robins, dolphins, 444. It's all signs of her moving towards you. But I feel she's been dreaming about you and thinking about you at night. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, guidance for me this week, please, and thank you. So what's the guidance for you this week? What's the guidance for you this week? There you go. You've got grouse, have some fun, some good times. You may be making changes to have that too. So there could be a celebration this week, somewhere you go, something you do. Okay, and this could also be about you bringing more fun into your life by releasing things that need to go, being more playful. So there's some changes coming in as well, especially between now and the 7th. So you may feel like things are changing as well. So like from the 2nd, when was it the 2nd? Was that Monday? From Monday to the 7th, whenever that is, you may be feeling that things are changing around you. You may feel things are shifting. And just be aware of like crafty, sneaky people. People with agendas or people who may try and weasel out of things. You know your truth. So there could be someone around you who's perhaps been a bit sneaky. This could be a masculine as well. But I feel the message is, it's about you focusing on fun and good times this week. Celebration, happiness. Making the changes you need to make in your life to feel good. Instead of feeling like things are heavy or stressful. And that could be because of sneaky energy. Things are going to move forward as well over the next 8 weeks. But I'm getting, again, 8 days. And obviously this is probably because you're asking me for the week. So 7th, 8th, you may be feeling like things are moving forward. And 7 of Pentacles, plan. Set your intentions, especially between now and the new moon, because they give me tooth pain as well. So you may have some tooth pain connected with decisions. So your masculine may be making some decisions. But between now and the new moon, set your intentions, write them down. Update your vision board. Tell the universe what you want. Journal down your thoughts and feelings. So what you do now this week is going to impact your future, obviously, but it's going to help you to bring in what you want around the new moon. So I feel that it could be these big changes you're manifesting could be coming in big time around the new moon. And the new moon's on the 17th. We move into the fire horse. It's an eclipse as well. Anything else you need to know? You've got a new beginning as ahead. End anything you need to end. So you got the world. So there's like something's coming to fruition, a new beginning. You know you are only to believe in yourself. So make sure you are trusting in yourself, loving yourself, knowing your own worth and value. End anything you need to end. And don't force it with your twin or anyone else either, because they will open up to you when the time is right. Don't force it. Do you and allow them to show up for you when they are truly ready. So focus on feeling good, happiness, joy, good times, and things will shift forward. I hope that helps, okay? I think it's going to be a good week for you. Pooja, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what's coming towards me in this month? What's coming towards you in February? What's coming towards you in February? So the first cut out is fun and good times, again, celebrations. So I'm not surprised this has come out because it's the month of love. If you focus on joy and happiness, that's exactly what you're going to bring in. And abundance as well with the salmon, so more money. So you could be feeling financially good this month, money coming to you. And again, crafty, sneaky there. So don't let other people's behaviour affect you. You know, if people seem to be crafty or sneaky or trying to get out of things, or you just do you, focus on you. What else, okay? You've got the 10 of Wands. Let go of any burdens. You may see brown bears. And this is about joy again. So what I'm feeling is, if you're feeling any burdens, pray, give it to heaven. Release them for peace. Because I feel Archangel Honiel coming in around you. Be confident in what you're doing and see through the illusion of the physical world. Things are falling into place. So I want to bring in some messages for you from Archangel Honiel. What does Archangel Honiel want you to know? What does Archangel Honiel want you to know? Flying out. So look around at all the wonderful things you have to be grateful for. So the more grateful you are, the better things will be. You take so much for granted. Observing your blessings reminds you how wonderful your life really is at this very moment. And we all take things for granted until we start doing focused gratitude, because then we realise, whoa, I wasn't grateful for that thing, or that, you know, we realise just how much we are taking for granted. When it hurts, pray. When you are in fear, pray. When you don't know what to do, pray. When you are anxious, pray. When you need peace, pray. Why? Because prayer works. So make sure this month you're praying about things you need or want. And you are more attractive and approachable to others when you're at peace. Think of how graceful a swan is when it's gliding along the lake. When a swan is flapping around on the ground, it's a lot less angelic. Aim to be like the swan on the water, graceful and calm, and that puts you into your own power. Okay? And this card jumped into this bucket. You've got focus on you. So focus on you and all the doors will open. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is for Victor says, may I have messages from Father God and a Keanu card, please? So what does Keanu want you to know? What does Keanu want you to know? Thank you for the donation, honey. So what does Keanu want you to know today? Okay, what does Keanu want you to know? So Keanu is saying laugh, and this could be about lightening the load. You know, this could be another reason why things have happened the way they have for you, because I do feel you were doing too much. And if you keep doing too much, then the universe will say stop. Breathe, take a minute to laugh and enjoy life again. And it may be a bit stressful because of the situation, but I feel find time to laugh. And this is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. So have some fun, you know. And as well, don't worry about timestamps. Because I know you haven't been timestamping. I feel you need a break. You know, you've got to replenish your own energy and get back to you. So I feel that's why this is happening the way it is. So this movie was released in 1989. It's important to have things that bring joy in your life. So maybe this is all happening so you can actually do something you really do love doing, something you feel more joy about doing, things that you want to do. I mean, this could even be like you starting your channel properly, or doing lives, things like that. You have the support. So perhaps think about that. What's going to bring joy into your life? It says, this was the first movie in a series of 3 that significantly helped Keanu make a name for himself. When he looks back on filming this original movie, the main thing he can remember is laughing like crazy. So this may be a series of events that move things forward. I didn't do Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. This is why everything's happening the way it is. It's like the universe. If you keep going and going and going, eventually the universe will say, no, stop. You've got to look after you. And maybe spend time watching comedic things, like comedy films, or things that make you laugh, things that get you out of your head. But I feel that's why you need to be having this time for you. And honestly, everyone understands, it's not like something you have to do. And everyone will understand that. So more important, you get you right again and look after you, okay? You should get your passport sorted so you can come and visit me here, okay? So what does God want you to know? I want to bring this stack in, okay? So what's the message from God for you? What's the message from God for you? There's your card. Honour God by accepting yourself. So if you're thinking, how can I make God happy? What can I do to honour God? Accept yourself. Love yourself. Be kinder to yourself. That's how you honour God. Because God loves you when you're loving you. Give thanks for your blessings at the end of every day. So this could be doing a gratitude rock, going over in your mind at night before you fall asleep, all the good things that have happened throughout the day, feeling good. Use your gifts wisely or they will be taken away. Now, isn't that interesting? Because again, this could be why you need a break to replenish your energy. So something's been taken away from you for a reason. So you can use your gifts wisely. That's what I'm connecting with. You use your gifts wisely. So this could be about what you've been guided to do next in your career or in your life itself, okay? And you are a spiritual being having a human experience. So remember, you're not defined by your physical reality, but by what what you do know inside. I want to bring in a message from Archangel Gabriel. What else do you need to know? Watch a Chinese movie, almost 19 hours long, and it's beautiful. That's nice. Look at this recognition. You and your accomplishments are receiving appreciation and honours. So it's like the angels are giving you a big pat on the back because you've done a great job. You do a good job at what you do. It's like the angels saying, give yourself permission to feel free. An editor as well. Your writing or other creative projects benefit from outside help and support. So this could be sharing things on social media. Things like that, I'll share the link on my channel. You can share it on the community page as well if you want to. Anything else you need to know? Anything else for Victor, please, angels, before we wrap this reading up for you? 6 of Pentacles. What's that telling you? Give and receive equally. So again, this is about you being burnt out and needing a break. You've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So again, it's about knowing that your love life is coming to fruition. So it will all happen in divine time. So this could be a sign about your union coming after June, okay? And you've got judgment, releasing judgment, which you do. So I feel what you do is help other people to let go of judgment. Releasing fear. Helping people to see things in a much higher, compassionate way. But I've got that coming through because I feel like it's more important you focus on you. I mean, this could even be that you'll know by June what you're doing in your career and everything else. So you may just need to have a break until June. I mean, I know it seems perhaps a bit far away, but that's kind of what I'm feeling as well. It's like you're being guided to fill up your own cup between now and June. So I'm not saying something isn't coming before then, but I do feel that something is definitely shifting between now and June. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Geeta, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what are Ram's messages for me? We're in no contact. So what does Ram want you to know? Get ready because I'm coming home. So you may be seeing eagles in flight, okay? So he's on his way. He's coming to you. He is going to come to you. So he's saying, get ready for me. So you're being prepared for his return or for him to come to you. So he is going to reach out. So coming home is like coming to be with you, because it starts with an interaction to break no contact. So yeah, you've got the Chariot in reverse. This could happen after July, because you're probably thinking, well, when? And he's saying, get ready because I'm coming. Get ready because I'm coming home. So you may feel that's like, right, it's happening today. No, it's taking a bit longer because there's still a preparation. Remember, separation is preparation. So I feel that after July, he's going to move towards you. So he's going to be reaching out after July, in July or after July, or maybe possibly after the Cancer season. He's making that decision at this point. They give me fear. And I feel that you're in no contact because of a decision he has to make. So he's going to make, there's fear around these decisions. Whatever decisions he needs to make in his life to change, the fear, it brings fear up. The thought of making those decisions. And that's why you're in no contact, because he's got to have this time to process what he needs to change in his life. What else? We've got everything is wonderful. So everything's working out. There's no need to worry. Everything's okay. And you've got winter. So it may feel cold between the two of you right now. Or this could even mean the winter season. Okay, so it feels cold at this point, but things are going to move forward. Okay, so it's not going to be winter forever. The seasons come, the seasons go. So things are going to change. So what's the guidance for you? What's the guidance for you? The Empress, you know who you are, own it and believe in yourself. So you must remember your own power at this point. Believe in yourself, know your own worth. I hope that helps, okay? Just moving the chat up. We got Linda, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Richard's thoughts and feelings today. So what's Richard thinking and feeling today? I hope you have sweet dreams, my beautiful baby. So in other words, he's coming into your dreams. So he's entering your dreams. He's saying, you are beautiful to me. You're my baby, which means you're his one. Okay, so and they gave me toothpaste the other side now, just on it a different place. So decisions. So I feel he's coming into your dreams, okay? Yeah, look at this. We share the same dreams and want the same things. So he's saying, I hope you have sweet dreams. So I feel this about dream sharing at night when you're asleep, but also dreaming about your future, dreaming about what you want. No matter what he's doing or not doing in the 3D world, he's saying we have the same dreams, we want the same things. So you're on the same page in many ways. In my dreams, I've kissed your lips and experienced our love in the most passionate ways. So you could hear Hello by Lionel Richie. But he has kissed you in his dreams. He has connected with you in the most passionate way. That's what you need to know. Okay? So your dream sharing at this point about what you're fantasizing about and wanting, as well as what you are actually dreaming about. So what else do you need to know? We've got Archangel Michael. Wow, giving him power and strength. I love this because you got the blue heron and the mountain lion. So you could see lions or herons. You could also see a lot of blue. Okay, but Archangel Michael is in this card giving power, and you've got strength. So Archangel Michael is giving him the strength to not only come into your dreams, but to act on those dreams, to make changes. He's finding the strength to change. So Archangel Michael is guiding your connection. He's saying to you, I want to give equally in our relationship, but he feels stuck at this point. So in February, where we are, he feels stuck. He knows he's got to give equally, and he's going through a huge change to have a new beginning with you. There could be a big shift around June when he's able to give equally, but I feel he's going through an ego death, he's going through a transformation. So between now and June, big transformation going on. So what does Archangel Michael want you to know? Love. Focus on the love, not the fear or the stress or the 3D world or anything else. Love is the reason you've come. Love is who you are. Love made you and love will sustain you. Always choose to focus on you. So focus on you and focus on love. And that's what they're saying. Focus on love, but focus on you, which means get the connection right with self and source first. Loving yourself, loving God, loving your life, and then everything else will fall into place, because Richard is finding the strength to move forward towards you the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, Kath, thank you for donating again. So obviously I know you donated because Victor says, so I must be at the top of the chat then. So how does the MW feel about me right now? So how does MW feel about you right now? I'm sure I answered your question. MW, just rings a bell, MW. Anyway, I feel like I'm wasting precious time. So he doesn't want to waste any more time. So he feels like he's perhaps beating around the bush or going round and round the rick and he's not quite doing what he needs to do. He's saying the last picture you sent me lives rent-free in my mind, Dan. So if you've sent him a picture or he's seen a picture of you, it's on his mind. So he's picturing you in his mind. He's thinking about you. He's seen a picture of you somehow, some way. It could be on social media or it could be something you've sent to him. But you're living in his head. Okay, you live in his head rent-free and he wants you to know that and he feels like he's wasting time. I was lying awake thinking of you just now, wondered if you were thinking about me. So he does think about you. He pictures you and he's saying, that last picture, damn. In other words, it's like he's saying you're so gorgeous, you're so beautiful. So that's how he feels about you. Okay, so what else? Let's think. Let's bring in the intimate messages because he's thinking about you in an intimate way as well. So how is he feeling about you? He wants to take action. There's fire. I love the sound of your name. So your name is sexy to him. And it's strange how our person's name sounds so good and it feels so good and it looks so good, when it's connecting with them. So he said, I love the sound of your name. So maybe hearing your name everywhere as well, connecting with your name. And he wants to take action because he feels passion and fire. So he will take action towards you. He wants to. So is there any timeline around this or anything you need to know? I'm at the top of the chat. Oh, I've just knocked it off. Hang on. There we are. So look, there it is. That's the card we've just picked up on, the fire. Ace of Wands, action. He's turned on. Okay, so imagine he's got I'm trying to keep it PG, but he is very turned on by you. What happens when they get turned on? Use your imagination. It's pulling him to you. So you could receive some kind of action or communication by March. Empress, and that's because of who you are. You're the nurturer. So he even feels that you have this nurturing light in you. So he may connect with you as the Empress. And we got the Eight of Pentacles. He wants to put the work in. And he could be busy with work at this point, working on himself. But he wants to put the effort into this connection. So I feel he's going to put some kind of effort in over the next 8 weeks. Possibly around March, reaching out with passion or something passionately moving forward in March. Believe in yourself. Know your own worth and value. So you could even see 333 as well. I hope that helps. Let me just check Victor's email. Bear with me a second. Okay, well that's not showing a donation though, is he? So I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've answered every donation, so I don't know why. Perhaps he didn't go through. I don't know. Because what you show me there is the you're not showing me the donation. You show me the, oh my goodness, I can't even speak. You show me the question. That makes sense. But it's done now, so it's fine. But I'm sure I answered another question with initials earlier. I don't know. Let me just nip to the bathroom, guys, okay? And then I'll jump back on. Hang on a minute. See, let me just bring my chat back up. Gonna go back on. Hang on a minute. See you. There we are. Okay, so because I'm at the top of the chat, I'm just going to take this opportunity to nip to the bathroom because I've been on for 2.5 hours and have a drink. So my little lizard will look after the chat. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I'll just have a drink. Let me just have a drink, guys. Hang on a minute. Okay. Right. Thank you for bearing with me there. Oh, I just needed to rest my leg, move my legs around a bit as well. So I've been sitting for like 2.5 hours. So, okay. So I think we've got Jay coming in with a donation there. I think this is Jay with a donation. It just says user DI. I think it's Jay. Did DC like me? Did DC like me? Okay. Did DC like me? Okay, so is DC a person? DC can be a place, can't it, as well? Is DC a person then? Did DC like me? Yes, okay. And the 8 of Wands is a very positive message because it's about movement. So I feel that DC likes you, or DC did like you, and something could move forward with DC over the next 8 weeks or so. I feel the answer is yes, okay? And I'm getting I'm picking up on a place as well. So this could also be about a place as well as a person. So this could be about travel as well, traveling somewhere. So DC could travel. There could be some travel involved in this whole situation. So let's bring in another message. Is there anything else you need to? But the answer is yes. Okay, let's see what else comes through. Did DC like you? You've got if you can change your perspective. So you got maybe if you can change your perspective. So there may be a few things you need to change. This could be the way you're looking at things. So I do feel definitely that DC likes you, or liked you, or whatever the questions you're asking. But you may need to change your perspective about the whole thing, or see things in a higher way or in a different way. So you need to sit with that message and see how it resonates with you. And this could be because of other things you've got going on. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do the beautiful M's. Thank you for being here, honey. I'm just looking for your question because I know you're here. M says, yeah, I think you're talking to Jacinta. Ems, have you got a question? Ems, have you got a question? If you have, pop it in the chat for me. Let me do Daisy D says, sweet man Liz, may I get guidance on feelings of R? So what does R want you to know today? So R's saying to you, not again, how can one man cry so much? So I feel there's a lot of pain he's in. He's in pain. So he may have been crying emotional with the full moon. I'm not saying he's like sitting around sobbing his eyes out, but he may have released some emotion. He may be feeling emotional. And maybe you've been feeling that too. If you've been feeling like teary or a bit emotional, that's why. And he wants you to be his. He's saying, please be mine. So he may also be a little bit worried about you being with someone else or what's going to happen between the two of you. He's feeling protective. And he's saying he's worried that you're moving on. That's what I'm picking up on because I've got this protective energy. This could be why he's upset because he's saying, please be mine. I don't want you to just move on with your life. So he may be worried about you moving on. Give me a block. I want to find a way to make things right with us because I miss your laugh. So he's thinking about your laugh, your smile, the way you are. He doesn't want you moving on with someone else. Okay? So, and that's upsetting him. And that's not your fault. You know, it's nothing you're doing. This is what he's going through inside himself. So what's the guidance for you? We've got, look at this, Eight of Swords. He's going to rise above whatever he feels trapped in to come to you. And that could be his own fear, his own struggle, his own insecurity. You've got an eagle. So you're going to see an eagle as a big sign he's moving towards you because he doesn't want to lose you. I hope that helps, okay? I just want to do MZ and then I'm going to go to those donations. MZ says, I was wondering about the situation with my twin and his sister, please. So what does your twin want you to know? Flying out, look at that. He's saying to you, I am choosing you. Now, obviously, it's never about choosing you. It's about choosing himself, which leads to you. So this could be connected with his sister. If it seems like he's choosing his sister over you or something like that, he's going to choose you. So he will choose you no matter what the circumstances are. But he could have something going on with his sister then where there's some kind of choice he's got to make, or perhaps he's giving attention to her, or there's something going on. There's a mask there, armour, so he could be wearing a mask around his sister, or he could still be wearing a mask in general, and he's got to take that mask off But that's like his armour. It armours him up, with the armadillo there. It like helps him to perhaps get through whatever he goes through. But I feel he's letting you know he's going to take his mask off and choose you, even though it's never really choosing you, because if he isn't choosing you, it's because he isn't choosing himself in this moment. So he's going to choose himself, which leads to you. But obviously in the physical world, it seems like he's chosen you, if that makes sense. So Four of Swords, this is what he's reflecting on. So he's reflecting on a choice he has to make. He's reflecting on his feelings for you, the mask he's wearing, all of it. So this is like a timeout where he just needs to process what he's got to do. And that could be over the next 4 days or 4 weeks, okay? I feel he'll come out of it by April, whatever this is. So whatever the challenge is or whatever the struggle is, it's going to be resolved by April. I hope that helps, okay? Well, that's what he wants you to know, that he's choosing you. And there's a couple of other ones jumping out before I go to these donations, okay? So I want to do Ragging says, is Ayush destined the future husband of Ayush? Yes or no? But I have a doubt that destiny doesn't change, but energy changes. So I want to know if he is destiny or not. Well, you know inside yourself. No one can tell you if someone's your destiny or not. You just know it deep inside. The readings can change depending on free will and all those kinds of things. You've got to trust what you feel inside. So what do the angels want you to know? Is this person your destiny? Is this person your destiny? You've got maybe. And the reason why that's come out is because it's not up to me to tell you. It's up to you to go within. It says ground yourself and you'll know the truth. So all you're going to do is go in nature and breathe and get out of your own head, out of the ego to receive the answer you seek. So you'll know inside already if he is or not. It's just the circumstances will probably be stressing you out, thinking, oh, if he loved me, we'd be together now, or things would be different. And that's not true. You're learning lessons from each other. So ground yourself to know your truth. That's the answer. I hope that helps, okay? And then I've seen Valentina says, dear Liz, would my work trip go well in March? I feel worried about making wrong decisions after so much stagnation in my life. After my breakup a year ago, I lost most of what I had built. Well, remember, we lose things to build things back up. So, is this the right decision? It's going to make your dreams come true. So I feel the answer is yes. You got dreams coming true. And I feel what you need to know is, regardless of what you do, your dreams are going to come true anyway, because you are a fighter. You get knocked down, yes, but you get back up and you keep going. And that makes things happen. So your dreams are going to come true. So I feel between now and September, big changes for you. Okay, so let's bring in a yes or no about this work trip. Would this work trip work well in March? So is it around the 9th of March or something around the 9th of March could be significant as well? Is this work trip going to go well? Okay, you got the outcome would be undesirable. The outcome is 50-50 right now. So I feel that for some reason, it may be undesirable. Okay, don't panic about it because your dreams are coming true. Okay, this is only a card. It says the outcome is 50-50 right now. Now, the reason why it could be 50-50 right now, which means it could be undesirable, is because you're worrying about it. So if you start worrying about it, knowing your dreams are coming true, this no can turn into a yes. Because it may be undesirable at this point because you're perhaps worrying too much about it, worrying about making the wrong decision, perhaps worrying about it going wrong or something not working out. Yet it may just be you need to release that fear for everything to go right. That's why it's 50-50, because it's very likely being wishy-washy with what you want. Because one minute you're like, I want that, and then the next minute you're like, no, I don't, because I'm not sure if it's the right thing. So you're creating struggle. It's like self-sabotage in a way. So I feel if you feel in your gut that this is the right thing to do, then follow through on that, because your dreams are going to come true regardless. It may be your own mind causing the problem. So it's like sometimes, like for example, if you use, these obviously are a bit crazy, but like if you use a magic 8 ball, for example, and you shake it and it says, ask again later. That's what I'm kind of connecting with. It's like it may not be the right moment to ask the question because your mind may be causing these cards to come through. Does that make sense? So if you change your perspective and have faith and say, I know everything's working out for me, I know my dreams are coming true. I know it's all going to be okay. And then you ask the cards again, a different message may come through. That's what I'm picking up on. I hope that helps. But ultimately, your dreams are coming true. So we're going to go to the next donation, which is Joy. Great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. I think yours is the next donation. Yeah, there we are. What is my person processing after our last convo, and what does he want to say? Please don't be with anyone else. I can't bear it. So he may be worried about you moving on or being with someone else. And he said, I'm finally found the courage to tell you how I feel. So it feels like he's processing what he wants to say to you. Because you're saying, what does he want to say? I feel like he's finding the courage to tell you. And the truth is, he doesn't want you to be with anyone else because he couldn't bear it. So he's finding the courage to tell you that. Please don't be with anyone else. I can't bear it. Please don't be moving on or giving up on me. I can't bear it. And I feel that's what he's finding the courage to tell you. So if he could give you a message right now, it would be, please don't be with anyone else. I can't bear it. Okay, but he's finding the courage to tell you how he feels. Okay, just let me put this deck away so I don't get in a mess with my cards everywhere. I have actually tidied round and it feels really good. Okay, I've changed a few things around. So what else does he want to say? He's saying, I feel badly for the way I've treated you. You didn't deserve that. So if he could be honest with you, this is what he would say. You didn't deserve that, the way I've treated you. And this could be talking about people and the way he's behaved. You've been in my dreams. And I can confirm that because I've spoke to my masculine and they're definitely dreaming, okay? Being apart has been life-changing for me. So when he's not with you, it changes him in some way, where he's processing and realising things. I can't ignore the signs I receive any longer. So he's also seeing signs. Yes, he got spooked. But he also gets spooked by the thought of you being with someone else. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. That's why he's finding the courage. And I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. So I feel his intention is to courageously open up and tell you that he doesn't want you with anyone else. Is there anything else you need to know? Eight of Pentacles. He wants to put the work into this connection. He wants to do the work on himself to change. He wants to. That's his intention, okay? What else? Yeah, new beginning. What does he want with you? A new beginning. Why? Because he feels all the sexy energy, the chemistry, the desire, the passion. He wants it. This could actually be moving forward as well around April. 5th of April, the Easter period, significant. I hope that helps, okay? And then we've got Sonu. Thank you for the donation, honey. Sonu says, what Em is thinking and feeling about Sinitra and his relationship today. I wished him on his birthday. Any other love messages and actions? So what is he thinking and feeling about you today? So first he's saying, say hi to your family for me. I miss that. So family could be important to the both of you. He may know your family, and that's why he's saying, I miss them. Say hi to them for me. Well, this could just be him being nice, kind of say hi to your family for me. It's like he's letting you know he cares about people in your life as well as you. Say hi to your family for me. Okay, so it's like him letting you know that he wants to be a part of your family, he wants to be involved in your life. I feel you physically, is that possible? So he feels you all around him physically. And this is like the spiritual aspect of the connection where you sense each other and feel each other. I'm alone, I feel so alone. So he does feel alone in his life. There are so many things I want to share with you. And I feel that's also spending time with family and having that life together in that way. Why do I feel so connected to you? So you've got two spiritual messages here where he's saying, I feel you physically. Is this possible? Why do I feel connected to you? So this is the spiritual aspect of the journey that he's realising. Okay, realising you have a very powerful bond and he goes beyond the physical world. They're giving me itchy nose, which means his nose knows. That's his intuition telling him this. So intuitively he knows you have this powerful bond that goes beyond space and time. He's feeling very lonely in his life and he's thinking about all the things he would love to share with you, including meeting your family, you meeting his family, becoming family, perhaps having a family, whatever that is. So he's thinking about all those things. So what's his next action or his intention, or what do you need to know? Yeah, he wants to tell you how he feels, and there's hope in this Aquarius season. So there's so much hope for the future. You got the star. You could also be seeing 717 or 1717. That's a sign you're on the right path. Something could be happening between now and the 17th. So he could reach out to you by the 17th. So just have faith in the love. He feels your cup, your energetic cup. He wants it. Let him come towards you. So I feel he could very likely communicate with you between now and the 17th of February. I hope that helps, okay? Or if he doesn't by then, if you start seeing it, which you're already seeing it, you're saying there, that's going to be a sign of communication coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Brittany, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Good morning, Liz. Austin posted a sad song yesterday. I looked up the song meaning. It talks about escaping a toxic environment. So if that's what it's about, then understand that that's how he is feeling. Okay, that he feels like his situation or his life is toxic and he wants to be free of that. So what does the song mean? Straight out. They want to meet up. They want to meet up. So that song is also communicating to you. He wants to meet you. He wants to meet up with you. Okay, he wants to be out of his toxic environment and he wants to be meeting up with you. What else? What else does this song say to you, or what else is he trying to say to you? Through this song or other songs or however you're connecting, what else does he want to say to you? The power of love. Wow. There is nothing more powerful than the power of love, except the power of prayer. So pray about it. So if you're thinking, okay, when are we going to meet? How are we going to meet? Ask Archangel Raguel to connect you and bring you together. And look at this moving on top under your touch. I'm ready for this. You're ready for this, I feel. He's getting ready for this to be under your touch, to come together in a physical way. He wants to meet up with you. So let's see what else you need. I'm bringing the music cards in for you, because obviously with him being musical. 3 cards. So first one is have patience, be calm and understanding, be flexible and adaptable to change, okay? Patience is needed right now. If you feel you are constantly waiting, reward yourself for how far you've come and know that it will be worth it. While you are waiting, God is always working. So perhaps reward yourself with a hot chocolate or, a nice gift or something you enjoy doing. Let go of the fear. The silence is helping. So let go of fear now. In the silence, the magic happens. He is working things out, which he's doing, and he's opening his heart and mind to you in the power of the connection. So trust that you are both doing the work and that your twin will find his way back to you at the right time. Okay? So I feel this about you being patient, knowing that all is well, that everything is on track, that you're being guided. It says when it gets a bit much, give it to heaven. So you're constantly being guided in this message to pray. Throw your hands up to heaven and trust that everything is going to be okay. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps. We've got Rebecca, thank you for the donation, honey. My man has gone silent 10 days. Is this the end? No, he's processing. Don't see it as something's wrong or he's ignoring you. He's working through something he needs to work out. They need space when they pull back in that way. So let him have that space. Yeah, let go. Your guidance is to let go and be calm about it, because there will be happiness. So there is going to be a positive outcome to this silence. This is you being calm, like the swan on the water, not flapping around and worry or trying to do something. Give him this space. He needs time to reflect. The 4 of Pentacles is about surrender and letting go. That's what you need to do. In other words, give him this space. Don't force anything. Don't chase. Just let him come back to you. Okay? So what's he thinking? What's he thinking? What's he thinking? He's thinking about you, okay? So even though he's quiet, he is thinking about you, saying, Lord, why can't I stop thinking about you? I am choosing you. So he is going to choose you. He needs to choose himself to do that. So he's perhaps thinking, can I give equally in this relationship? Am I good enough? Can I be with you? Whatever it is he's working through, it's brought some fear up in him. He needs to work out, okay? So I feel if you give him this space, it's going to be a positive outcome. If you chase and panic and stress, you're going to push him further away. Okay, so I feel that in the 4 as well, could be over the next 4 days or even the next 4 weeks. I don't really feel it's going to be that long though. But it could be. They always give me the furthest timeline out. 4 weeks, April even. Okay, but I feel that 4 days, perhaps he could contact you in the next 4 days. Let me just bring a timing deck in. Because I feel you just got to let go of the when, okay? Bring a timing deck in. Any timings you need to know about this, please? What's coming out? You've got karmic ending. So I'm not really picking up on November. I'm picking up on some kind of karmic ending. So karmic ending can be like a fear-based situation or some kind of struggle that needs to be released. And maybe this was coming up in November. So you may be aware of that. You know, this could also be like something going on at work or something going on in his family. You know what his situation is. And if you don't worry, just give it to heaven. I feel this is connected with some kind of karmic ending needs to release to choose you. I hope that helps. Okay, so that space is helping. It was started in November. So that karmic ending. So I'm not feeling like you are a karmic ending. I don't feel it's like that. I feel he's got to process something that needs to end for this to move forward. Okay, let me just bring in, let me see what the outcome is of this. You've got, obviously, the sun coming through in that card anyway. You just see what the outcome is of this silence. Because it's more about they've just give you the guidance for you. So what's the outcome of this silence? Yeah, it's going to rise above whatever it is and move back towards you. So you've got the eagle. So you may be seeing eagles, okay? Look, they will leave the karmic. There's some kind of karmic situation involved, okay? So there's something he's got to release or heal. He's starting to believe he can change. He feels like a failure, okay? And he's going through a major change to have a new beginning with you. Yeah, an eagle's a very good sign. So that's his return. So there's something karmic is ending to be free properly in some way, whether it's physically free, emotionally free. So just have faith that God knows what he's doing, okay? But he is going to return. I hope that helps. Okay, we're doing J. We got did DC find me attractive? Haven't we done that already? Okay, I'm sure there was like passion. I mean, the last question, there was passion there or something. I'm sure I picked up on that there already. So there's a decision around DC to bring in a new beginning. So it kind of feels like DC sees a new beginning with you in some way. Okay, like a new beginning can be like a relationship or having something real with you, you know. That's what I'm picking up on. So there's making some kind of decision to have some kind of new beginning with you. So I feel that DC perhaps sees a new beginning with you, sees you as very psychic and intuitive and beautiful. The magician is someone beautiful. And you've got the magician, you know, someone who is powerful, strong, someone who's capable, someone who makes things happen. So I feel when I'm connecting with his energy, it's more about you being interesting and attractive, like beautiful, attractive, not like, right, I want to rip your clothes off. You know, this is like you have a beauty that intrigues me. I'm intrigued by you. I'm drawn to you. So I do feel, yes, you are very attractive to this person, but I feel it goes beyond something that's just passionate. That's what I need to share. And I have already done some kind of message about DC. So just put the two messages together. I hope that helps, okay? And it's weird because then, I don't know. There's like I've got this message coming through where there's a lot of passion there. And then there's this other side. Because I'm sure, didn't I pick up on it, this passion there as well? Now we've picked up on the beauty. Maybe that's why you donated again. Or so there's more to you than just passion. But I feel passion could, I don't know, you need to listen to the other message. Okay, but I've maybe got a different side coming through there. Okay, because it's two sides. I feel that there's a new beginning coming in anyway. That's coming through clearly. I hope that helps. This person could be planning what to do next. Let's do AM says, hello, can I know what changes will happen in my life soon? So what changes are coming into your life? Letting go of anger. Anything that causes anger is going to be released. You've got the wasp coming through. Okay, so anger. So if anything's, if you're angry about something, or if something, like if you're frustrated about something, or if there's angry people around you, let that go. Let go of any anger, or let go of angry people, or being around people who dim your light in some way. So anger, I feel it's releasing anger. I've got that coming through. What else? Anything else you need to know? You've got Queen of Cups. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition on what you need to move towards and what you need to let go of, okay? Anything else? You've got give it time. Whenever this says you need to give it time for something to manifest. So you could be manifesting something, you could be getting angry about it. But you've got to give it time, or give something time to move forward. There's going to be a series of events that happen that move things into place. So this could be angry people around that you're releasing, but I'm kind of getting this message about if you're angry about something, or more like frustration, because anger can come out as frustration, wanting something to happen, then that can obviously cause a problem as well. Okay, Victor's messaged me again. Hang on a minute, see you. I can't even see that. Hang on, it's not letting me click on it. I can't even see that. I leave my glasses on. Have I missed one then? Oh, sorry, I have. Sorry, I did miss that one then. Thank you. It's because my chat's like this today. You know how it normally is. I don't know why it's come up like this today. Thank you for that, honey. Okay, so we've got the Rain Be Wavy. Thank you for the donation, honey. Sorry I missed you there. Love and appreciation so much. Please messages for Rain. So what do you need to know? What's the message coming through for Rain? Wow. So first of all, you've got angels assisting you. You've got the 222 with the spider. Divine intervention. So I feel if you've prayed about something, you're receiving the answers you need, or you've got the help you need. So it's like the angels say, don't be afraid, support is all around you. And your senses are on alert. So the angels are asking you to trust your psychic senses, to trust what you feel, to trust your intuition, because the angels are shifting something into place or moving something into place. So I definitely feel there's movement happening here. Okay, that you may have prayed about or that you want, and your senses are speaking to you, so you're becoming more psychic, and you're becoming more grounded as well. So ground yourself, breathe, release, let go of anything not serving you, have confidence like the peacock, and there's a greater understanding happening. So these are great cards. This is about your spiritual journey. It's saying to you, you're gaining understanding through whatever you're going through, and the bats survive in the dark times, don't they? They kind of they're in darkness. So anytime you go into darkness or any kind of struggle or fear or pain or anything like that, you're gaining a higher understanding. The angels say, be confident in yourself, know your own worth and value. Anytime you go into fear, ground yourself. Especially if your senses go on alert or you start wondering what's going on, connect with your higher self. Meditate, go within for the answers. They're all there. The universe is working on this. So I feel what you need to know is the universe is working on something for you. You could see 222, 333. I feel you're definitely going to see spiders, however you see them. You're definitely going to see a peacock as well. And something is shifting into place. So what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Yeah, King of Wands. This could be about a loyal person or a person coming back loyally to you. So you could also see dogs. So I feel someone is going to come to you who's loyal to you, even if they haven't been acting that way. So you've got someone coming to you, possible fire sign. But I feel this is someone that there's a passionate connection with. And you're being guided again there to ground yourself, trust your heart, trust what you feel inside. You are strong enough to handle what's going on with this person. Because this person may bring a lot of passion up in you, fire. This could be your twin. And you're being guided to be grounded. Because I feel this person could come back in with a lot of words, action, fire. And you're being guided to ground yourself and perhaps not rush into anything. Take your time, breathe, and go within for the answers. They're always there. So I feel what's possibly coming towards you is your person. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Ashwini, thank you for using Milestone, honey. Liz, why did that video about someone pop up? I want him only. Yes, it's true, I was upset on the 2nd of Feb. Or is it, it's fear, am I panicking? It just made me like go like that. It's really weird. So I feel that it's panic. Again, you got the spider coming through there. So the reason that you've received this video, it's like divine intervention. You're being shown whatever this video is about is, I don't need to know, okay? The message is, from whatever you've been shown or what you've been seeing, is to trust that divine intervention is happening in your connection because you're finding your freedom, or at least he is. He needs to find his freedom to be with you. So this is a message for you to enjoy your freedom, to enjoy where you are at this moment, to enjoy your life, to work on abundance, okay, to enjoy everything you've got, because he will find his freedom to come towards you the right way. And he could even be dealing with financial issues that you don't know about, that are causing a problem. But I feel that the year of the horse is going to be your year. The year for freedom, the year for abundance, the year for magic coming in. It's showing you that the universe is already on this. You prayed for help. The little bird sitting on this bush here got my attention. Birds are messengers. So if you've prayed for help with whatever it is you're asking about, whether it's him or other things, you've been asked to trust that in the year of the horse, he is going to find his freedom. And you're going to have a life filled with abundance. But you must believe. I've told you before, the more you hold on to the anxiety and the anger and everything else, you're going to block your own blessings. So what else do you need to know? You've got 7 of Pentacles. Remember, you're always manifesting. Your thoughts are always becoming things. Okay, so if you're focusing on the good things, the abundance, the freedom, the magic, the love, that's what you're going to manifest. If you're focusing on the karmic, the stress, the fact that you're not together, all that, that's what you're going to manifest. Yeah, someone new. So someone new as in someone who can give to you equally. So it could be him coming to you in a new version. Could be the universe offering someone else to you. Don't block anything. Just be open to what the universe brings to you. This new person could be you. Could be about you becoming the new version of yourself. The version that's lighter and more aware of everything. Doesn't necessarily mean an actual person. It could mean you becoming that person. The person without all the anger and the stress, and the one who's free. So I feel the message is to be open to anything, because the universe knows what you need and when you need it, and have faith in that. I hope that helps, okay? And that's why you can say, Army, tell someone better, please. And then you're giving it to heaven. You're not putting all your eggs in one basket. And we know he's your twin flame. He's the one. But you've also got to surrender. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta says, Liz, what do Blanche and Bella think about me? I'm feeling down and low since the full moon. I can't even get myself to do anything or clean my house. Sit down and write down your blessings. Sit down when after this live, get a journal or a piece of paper and write down your blessings. It will shift your vibration. Yeah, you're not feeling motivated. You're not feeling there's any passion in your life, or you're feeling fed up. This is like the need for more passion in your life, more creativity. So I feel if you write down, you know, what you are happy about, because there is many things to be grateful for, that's going to help you to shift your vibration. Got the buffalo for ground. You need to ground yourself. Do a meditation, go for a walk, shift your energy, and you'll feel better. Okay, you don't need to have other people around you to feel good. You find that within yourself. Remember, happiness is an inside job. So I feel that Blanche and Bella think that you've got no drive for life at this moment. So they may be worried about you. Okay, because if it was the other way around, it's different, but it's in reverse. So it's showing you there's a block to your passion, your creativity, your happiness, your joy, your energy. That's why you're saying, I feel like I can't do anything, because you've got no energy. So you've got to get your energy back. How would you do that? You'd be easier on yourself. You say, it's okay, I'll get through this. Sit down and write down what you're grateful for. Honestly, gratitude is the quickest way to turn things around in your life. The angels say things are about to move forward in a powerful way. So July is going to be a huge turning point. You're going to feel completely different in July than you do now. So do what you're guided to do. You know, if you're guided to go for a walk, go for a walk. If you feel you just want to sit there and think. Do what you're guided to do. But it's not over for you. It's not like, you know, everything's bad. You've got blessings. You're just choosing to look for the darkness at this moment. And I mean that with love. You know, we have a choice. Make friends with the angels. If you let them, they can be your best friends. So get your connection right with self and source. I want to bring you a card from Adam in. Wow, that made me jump. Big, massive. And one flew over. Black crow just flew on the... It's in the garden. Black crow. So you're being guided to trust your intuition. Okay? Look at this. You've got the SEX coming through. God made the human race to reproduce, to make babies, to continue the human race. So maybe you're thinking about a family. You want a family. You want kids. You could be thinking about that. It's okay to enjoy the act of intimacy when you're on your body. Remember how sacred it is. Do not give it away freely. So this could be about you setting boundaries, knowing your own worth, being kinder and more loving to your body. That crow is about your intuition and your psychic self. I hope that helps, okay? Palami, great to see you, honey. Good morning, sunshine. Anything I need to know regarding my life? Channel message we got from Aura's feelings for me and Fiona watching live together. Give her a big kiss from me. Fiona saying you're looking beautiful. Oh, thank you, honey. So what do you need to know? What does R want to say? Who was that in the picture with you? He's been watching you on social media. Now, I'm not saying definitely you've shared a picture with someone else, but he is watching you. So just be aware that even though he's not communicating, he is watching. Yeah, because he's drawn to you physically as well as emotionally. He's wondering what you're doing, curious. Okay? And he's feeling drawn to you. And the angels are reminding you this is a divine connection. The angels are on this, working behind the scenes to bring you together. So I do feel you've got support from heaven. What else? Yeah, spider, divine intervention. That's why that's come out. So you could see 222, you could see spiders. If you pray for help and assistance, the universe is with you. What else do you need to know? Everything is wonderful. So everything's working out. No need to worry. And you've got dreaming of you. So I feel he's dreaming about you. You may be dreaming about him as well, but he is definitely dreaming about you. So what's he dreaming about? I dreamt I was on a plane. So this could be about going somewhere, travel, movement. Okay, so he's thinking about movement, moving towards you, doing something with you. That's why he's on a plane, because it's like he's rising above his circumstances, he's feeling free. So I feel he's planning on doing something soon. Okay, anything else you need to know? Hey, Michelle, great to have you here, honey. He won't let you go. He hates wearing a mask. He's wearing a mask. He needs to take that mask off. That's why he's dreaming about being free. I hope that helps again. So affirm it. Yeah, everything is working out in my favour. Affirm it. Everything is working out beautifully for me. I hope that helps. Michelle says, morning, Liz. Any message from Mohammed? Mohammed saying, I actually watched a reading to see how you feel about me. So something could have been... he could have been drawn to watch something, or something could have popped up on his social media. He said, I was lying awake thinking of you just now and wondered if you were thinking about me. So he has been thinking about you at night, and he was lying awake at night. Maybe that's why I watched the reading. Perhaps he was kind of Googling spiritual meaning of lying awake or something like that, and he found a reading in some kind. And obviously you're connecting with him through readings as well. So he wants to take a leap of faith with the frog. This is like the Fool coming out in the tarot. So he wants to and I feel it's today. We've got 3 to 8. So I feel today is the 4th. I feel he may well reach out in the next few days because he feels guided to. If he doesn't, he will. Okay, whenever it is, he will. Possibly at the latest over the next 3 to 8 weeks. But I feel he wants to reach out now. He's thinking about it. So what else is he wanting you to know? Yeah, he's going through a big transformation, change to release what he needs to release to be free. So I feel he's intending to reach out to you. Yeah, he's saying, I need you to let go and trust me. And that's what you're doing right now, learning to trust the process. And he hates wearing a mask. So he knows he's got to take that mask off to be able to be with you the right way. And that's what he's working on. Let me just pull you an angel card as well. Anything from Adam? What does Adam want to say? What does Adam want to say? Smell. The nose is a magical thing. So intuition. Trust your intuition. Your nose knows. To be able to smell brings your will to life. So he could also be smelling you. Smelling your scent, your perfume, and vice versa. Like sometimes, like I'll go into a room and I'll pick up an item of clothes and I can smell my twin. And it's not that he's been on that item of clothes, but I can just smell him. So Smell brings your will to life. It helps you to decipher the good from the bad, the fresh from the old, what is living or dead. So trust your intuition, your nose knows. You know it's not over. You can probably sense and smell that he's on his way, that he's going to reach out to you. You can sense and smell it. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going off, guys. I've been on for over 3 hours. I'm going to be live again on Friday, but I will be live tomorrow for the horoscope readings. So that's not going to be a Q&A. That will be a collective horoscope reading, all your signs and then their signs after. So I'll be live tomorrow for that, okay? But I'll be live for a Q&A again on Friday. See, Ashwini's just donated there. What's manifesting in love? Love is manifesting. You're going to see Robins and 444 and playful love. In other words, not stressful love or anxious love or angry love, being angry about the love. It's unconditional love. What you're manifesting is unconditional love with no conditions. Love does not demand its own way. Love is patient. Love is kind. That's what you need to know. Remember the fruit of the Spirit. Focus on gentleness, kindness, playfulness, all of that. Okay, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and most importantly, self-control. That's what you need to do so you don't panic and stress and watch social media and have a meltdown. Okay, so this is unconditional love that's been manifested. So you've got to have faith in that. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm going off, guys. So I'll see you soon. Have a wonderful day. And I'll see you soon.